Might not be as hot, but it's probably gonna get a little heated. So I know if you want to get cozy and cuddly by the campfire while there's a nice fluffy little husky to get comfortable with, let's see if our guest is ready to get that show started. The grand show begins. Let's go. Hello, hello.
Hello.
Hi, how you doing?
I am doing fantastic. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm ready for the wild show. You're all about being wild and crazy and furry and all the other kind of stuff. So I'm ready for the action. I'm not ready for all the hair I'm going to have to clean up after you. Am I going to have to worry about that?
Mm, yes.
Oh shoot, man! What's with all these furry, fluffy characters coming on my show, making my couch all super sticky and hairy? You know how much hair I go through every show? Come on.
I mean, come on, it is kind of common knowledge. Huskies do shed a lot.
That's true. That's true. That's true. So, well, I'll hire a cleaner. I'll have a cleaner. I'll have to have a weekly cleaner come in, clean up all the stuff that VTubers have. That's a game show right there. That should be a game show. You know how there was that like cleanup duty where it's like the person has to clean them out the horror like scenes. You know that part? There's a game that did that.
Uh, kinda?
And Will, we do not have the budget for that. I'll figure out something. I'll figure out something. But yeah, there's a game that you can play that's about you cleaning up things, but you find out that there were like murders and hideous stuff, and you just have to clean up all the blood and gore. I need to do another game like that. I know it's very surprising this game. But hey, you know the person probably makes a lot of good money, so win-win.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair.
But I need to make a game where you clean up after every VTuber I have on my show. I've had slimes, I've had sand, I have had strawberry and jam. I've had a lot of hair, Oh my god, so much hair. And then also we've had like fire. You know, this is a lot of burnt things.
Did we mention hair?
Oh, hi. You break out all the hair right there. Well, you might be the most hairiest of all my guests. Oh yes, But I do like the mouth. I like the mouth. I like the little like, I like the design. I think actually when I first saw your model, it was actually in that form, and that's why I thought it was really cool. I like
love
it.
this form a lot.
It's a good form. It's a good form. I like it a lot. I like it a lot too. It's very cool. It's very cool. Now for everyone at home, this is the fun little VTuber talk show I like to host each and every week, where we get to know a lovely new VTuber. And this week we have another amazing husky guest. How about you introduce yourself to the very few people who might not know who you are?
Hi, my name is Allie Husky. I am a Husky VTuber, very chaotic dog girl, and I am loud.
You're loud?
I am very loud. I have a lot of volume and a lot of energy.
Oh, all right. I think you just got done doing an Elora like collab, so you're not as hygienic, because I don't think I can keep up with you. Like huskies are very high maintenance, so I'm glad that Elora helped me out by getting you calmed down a little bit. You know, just calm down. So that's good.
Oh, there's enough energy. There's enough energy to carry me through this. Don't worry about that, sweetheart.
All right, good to hear. Well, thank you for coming on my show. I really do appreciate it. For the very few people who do not know what I do here, pretty much what we do is we're going to ask 15 questions to our lovely guests here. We'll get to things like how they first got started, the ideas and thoughts that went into their model, maybe some inspiration, some thoughts on the VTuber community, and some fun facts. So sit back, relax, get some popcorn, and cozy up by a fire with a very fluffy tail, because you're going to be really enjoying this one. But I gotta say, why a husky? That's what I'm starting you off with. Like, why did you decide to go husky? Is that your favorite animal?
Huskies are my favorite dogs. My favorite animals overall are wolves. But I have huskies have a special place in my heart, and the fact that I am abundantly over energetic and a bit of a drama queen kind of made a lot of sense.
You know what? So it fits you perfectly. So are you saying that if you were a animal, you would be a husky?
Oh, 100%.
I like it. I like it. I actually, it's not husky, but my brother had an Alaskan Malamute.
Oh, the
Alaskan
fluffy
Malamute.
dogs. I
Yes, we
love
had an
them so
Alaskan
much.
Malamute when we were growing up. He passed away, unfortunately, like a good long time ago. But like, he was like the best dog. I'm not even much of a dog person personally. I'm more of a cat person. Sorry, but I will definitely say I love that dog to death. That was really good.
Those are very sweet dogs. They're very
Mm.
sweet dogs.
They're very sweet, very big too. So it gets all
Oh yeah.
fluffy. He gets big. It's very big. She looks like a husky. Huh? Well, there's a reason behind that? Why do you look like a husky, even though your name? Huh? Do you think she might be a husky? Hmm.
No, I'm a koala.
Makes sense. That makes sense. I can see that. I can see that. Sorry, guys. It's a koala, so she's going to be stuck in the tree somewhere, trying to eat the branches. Hopefully, none of it falls on the ground, so she doesn't starve to get it.
I'm gonna end up knocking somebody out.
Yep. She's gonna knock someone out. Ugh. But hey, let's get started with the first question. By the way, for everyone who's at home, if you guys would like to tribute to the interview, but you don't have a question in mind, we do have to spin the wheel. And these questions come up, and you guys can theme and another set of questions that you can ask for a lovely husky here. But for now, let me start with my favorite question. Make sure you don't destroy the roof. The roof is already destroyed. Like, I've had so many people like come through the roof. It's really weird. Like, see the holes up there? There's so many holes.
What up there?
I don't know why. I have the vampire VTubers like to stay up there, and then I had this one guest who just normally just breaks through things. At least they don't break through my window behind me, because like that's the main star attraction of my whole setup. Like without that window, I don't know what I can do. So you can destroy
Oh,
my
you ain't
front
gotta worry about
door.
that.
Yeah.
I'll destroy the cushions are more my thing.
Well, don't destroy that cushion. That's a special cushion. It's been through a lot. It's been through a lot. No kneading, no scratching, no scratching, no scratching. I'll get the little spray bottle. I need a spray bottle.
I'm not a cat.
Hey, dogs don't like it either.
It wouldn't bother me. It wouldn't stop me.
Shoot. Okay. A roll-up newspaper.
We don't talk about the newspapers.
Okay. I'll save that for another time. I'll save that. That's too strong of a weapon. How about I just take away your toys?
Okay, I'm not gonna touch the cushions.
See, I know how to take care of animals. Yeah, see, I'm a good owner. I'm a good owner. Yeah, I got this. Well, let's get started with the first question tonight. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Perfect. I love it. See. He's the best dog. Best doggo right here. Best doggo. Use them before horse. Now. Let's get started with the first question, which is the best way to start any interview, and that is why and when? Why did you get started with streaming, and when did you start with streaming?
Officially, I started back in late 2017. Ironically, it was like a lot with VR content because I'm a huge Markiplier fan.
Oh, okay.
Markiplier was doing stuff with the Oculus DK1, and I got enamored with VR, and I found out about this thing called VR chat, and I wanted to give it a try, and I actually found out about Twitch via Markiplier because back then they would make a short little video saying, "Hey, I'll be live over on Twitch if you want to go check me out over there." To watch me be a doofus live on camera. I'm like, Twitch, what's that?
Dude, that sounds great. I want to watch doofuses be live on camera. That sounds awesome.
That's why I started watching VTubers.
Yep. Trust me, I love watching VTubers, and usually that sums it up perfectly right there. But no, okay. So you were a VR streamer when you first started out. How was that like?
That was like, that's interesting to explain because VR streaming back when I first started compared to now, it's not even remotely close to the same. Because VR chat was a whole different beast. They didn't have this online, offline, like you could be like you know how with Discord you can be like seen as like green, like in VR chat there's blue, which will let anybody just join off you. They request, they get automatically accepted. There is orange, be like, hey, I'm online, but you just can't see what I'm doing. And then there's red. Well, back then, it was not uncommon to be in lobbies with like 40 or 50 people, a good chunk being streamers, and that's how you'd meet people, hang out with people. I came back to streaming after I left streaming in 2019. Well, very, very late, like in December 2019, I left streaming. It wasn't my choice. So I came back in 2021 to VRC streaming because it's all I knew. It was a whole different beast with content creation. I mean, it didn't stop me from doing well, but I had a whole master bedroom to run around in VR. So think bundle of energy, but like just running around doing skits. I was literally running into walls for skits. Quite literally.
Doing backflips?
No, I wasn't. No, I'm not that athletic. I'm not risking breaking my neck.
You don't want to break your neck. Break your goggles first, but not your neck. Not your neck. Okay.
This poor headset's been through hell.
Well, how long have you had that headset? What is the headset, if you don't mind me saying?
So this would be the second Valve Index I've owned, because whereas it's not a bad headset, after about 2 years, you kind of just need to replace the entire thing, throw the whole thing out. But it's the Valve Index. Like it's the headset has been kind of dominating the market since it came out, with the fact that the controllers were ahead of their time with finger tracking and so on and so forth. And yeah, but I'm looking into a new headset now because the Index is just too heavy for me now.
Oh, I see. Do you know who Pasta is? It seems like they know you. Do you know the Pork Pasta?
Oh yeah, they were in my chat earlier.
Oh yeah.
I am thou.
Yeah.
Thou art I.
Hello,
Hi,
Urs.
Pasta.
Hello. It's great to see you, Pasta. You recognize this amazing VTuber right here? Look at it, so adorable, so good. Yeah, come over here. I wanna pet you. Come.
Oh, let me grab my model real quick.
Hello, Simp Song. Also, love your name. Okay. Oh, look at this. You don't have to sit on my lap.
Oh God, I can't see anything. Like because Twitch is being weird for me right now. There we are.
Well, I'll pet you. Head pets. We can see. Look at this. We can do the pets. We can do head pets. How crazy? How many VTubers have you seen that can actually do this? Like, I can actually head pat your waifu. Look at this. Are you guys jealous?
Oh, that was actually being done to me last night too by one of my 3D VTuber friends.
Well, I'm also a 3D VTuber, but a little bit higher quality.
That's 4D.
4D. I'm 4D. Have you ever been head patted by a 4D model person?
I think this is like the first collab I've done with someone who was not using a VTuber model.
See, this is not crazy. I love this. Ari is very, Ayo is very cute, very adorable. Look at this. Alright, you can go back to C. Let's go back to C.
Yep.
Go. Awesome. Hands off. What? Nah. She liked the head pats. She liked the head pats.
Oh, I will never ever turn down head pats.
So, exactly.
That's usually that's half what I do when I'm in VR chat nowadays. I even put it in my status. Probably stealing somebody's lap.
Yep, stealing someone's lap and stealing the head pats. Was the Vverse Fall Guys tournament? How was the Vverse Fall Guys tournament? Did you win?
No, I wasn't there to win. I was there as a stream captain actually. Well, they asked for people to volunteer. I said, you know what? I'm trying to get better about reaching out and meeting new people, and I thought maybe being a stream captain would help me do that because it'd give me my own dedicated VC inside of the Vverse server, which I got to meet a lot of new people, which was a very insane experience. But I am drained, and I feel like I worked out the hardest workout of my life, and I don't know why. Because I just played Fall Guys for 4 hours.
You know what? That would be a lot. Fall Guys for 4 hours. Do you feel like you're better at Fall Guys now?
But no, not at
What?
all.
You played it 4 hours. How do you not get better at something?
There's something like special about it when like nobody in there except for one who ended up joining that I'm actually friends with. I didn't know was even a part of the events. There's something special about when you have like 38 other people in a call and you have every one of them just cheering on like, Husky, you got it, Husky, you got it. Like when I
Aw.
actually got my first crown, like during the event, like that chat, that VC went wild.
I love that. That's so cool. It's a good feeling when you keep people like calling you a name. Like, Husky, wow. And then when you win, they're like, wow. It's a addicting feeling. Like a lot of people like
Oh
that.
heck yeah, 100%. But it was a blast. It was a fun time. I'm happy I got to be a part of it. But I'm gonna stick to smaller scale things for a little bit though. I gotta
Yeah.
reset.
Yeah, you need to get your social battery back to normal.
I'm waiting on a replacement. It'll be here in like 2 to 3 business days.
Freaking, you should have Amazon Prime did. You should totally have Amazon Prime did. Done. Alright. I like it. Well, Pasta, you have been noticed. You have been noticed, definitely. I know the 3 other people besides Harry that was part of it, so I was well connected. Look at you, Pasta, being all well connected and all important and stuff. I like that. Well, it sounds like it was a really fun event. I definitely need to go check it out afterwards. I was at work, so I couldn't even see the event, but I'll definitely have to check it out. Cool, awesome. Well, let's go back to that the VR chat kind of thing you were talking about before. Now, would you say that like the main differences between the two when it comes to the VR part, when you first started streaming compared to now, do you think it's easier to start out as a VR streamer, or do you think it's harder?
I think it's a lot harder because back when I first started, I didn't even have VR because you can do VR chat in desktop. And I've actually had 2 Twitch accounts. This account that I'm currently on is my second one actually, because the first one back when Authy was still kind of I lost access to that due to unforeseen circumstances, which I will not mention, and I could not get that account back. But I was doing desktop my first week. I'm a week 1 affiliate with VR chat. Thankfully, it was not too bad. I was on a laptop. I was on a crappy little MSI laptop using my iPhone. Not my iPhone. I was using the Samsung at the time for my chat. And I was at like 15, 16 average. Like, but nowadays desktop people, you're lucky to see maybe 1 or 2 people. It's not as easy as it used to be.
It's more saturated. It sounds like.
Yeah, because like back then, if you had VR, then you were going to do good naturally. But if you got full body, then you were going to be a superstar with VR chat back then.
Back then, yeah. So, but now it's just like if you don't have VR, like full body tracking, then you just average, you know.
I mean, you can still carry yourself. I've seen a lot of people. It depends on how you carry yourself overall as a person, but it helps. It helps out because when you think VR chat or VR in general, you have that ability to like personify or show off your personality a little bit more in detail than someone who's 2D, where they're 2-dimension. In VR, if you have full body, you have full range motion.
I see. Okay, it makes sense. All right, I like that. Okay, cool. Well, it's great. It's really cool to see you as a VR content creators. We don't see many of those nowadays, I feel like. Well, we do, but usually they're pretty niche compared to just regular like VTuber streamers. How would you say is the main difference between a VTuber who does mostly VR content and just a regular VTuber who does like normal like Fortnite content?
Okay, so because I went from being a VR VTuber to just you're run of the mill variety VTuber. The difference is if you stick with just VR chat, it's a whole lot easier. You don't have to worry about networking because you do all that in game, off stream or on stream, and the viewers are there for VR chat only. Like it's a lot easier as a VR tuber, especially when you gain traction, because with being a variety streamer in general, but VTuber, you have to find ways to interact with other people, such as how we've interacted off in DMs and all that. You have to network on your own. You have to be active in socials. you have to like do all kind of. You have to be active in other like platforms too, with making content. Whereas with VR chat, you don't have to. You can just show up and that's about it.
Mm-hmm.
But with being a variety streamer, there's a lot more to it.
Mm-hmm. I like it. I like it. Cool, cool. Well, if I need any VR advice, I definitely know who I need to get to because it seems like you're legit. You're very legit. I like it. I like it.
Oh yeah, I love VR. Anything. I may not stream it as much as I used to because I don't really want to be tied to the VRC category anymore. But VR is very much a love of mine, and I will answer anything about it.
Nice. I love to hear that. I love to hear that. And hi, Vixen. It's great to see you. I don't know who you are, but I'm guessing you're from Husky's
Coco?
stream. Hi,
Yep.
Coco. It's great to see you. Great to see you. I hope you're doing well. Let's get started with. Actually, no. We actually have a spin. Pasta actually wanted to ask you a question.
Hey.
So let's do the first spin of the night. Are you ready for it?
Oh, I'm excited.
Cool. Well, watch out. You don't want to keep your eye on it too much because then your two different color eyes will mix into one color. So watch out. Okay, so if you could have any real world superpowers, but it could only like help you with your stream content, what would you like to have?
Oh. My goodness, that's a tough one actually.
Yep.
That's very much. Honestly, this sounds like probably like the most boring answer, but I think like superhuman endurance
Yeah.
because it'd make it a lot easier to like go on for a lot longer.
For someone like you who does like VR content, I feel like endurance would be your bread and butter because that way you can just never stop.
It'd be nice, especially for that VR stuff. That's for sure.
Yes, 100%. Wait, Gremlin Coco? Wait, Coco, are you a gremlin? You a gremlin?
Oh yeah, that's the Resident Gremlin from my
Resident
channel.
Gremlin. Cool. Well, then we'll see how crazy she can get. We'll see how it goes. Oh, there it goes. Cool, awesome. Well, let's get into the second question for you, and that is, what do you like most about being a VTuber gamer? Because not only you do VR content and like chatting, but you also do some games here and there, right?
Yep, that's about pretty much what I do. A lot of the time, it's anything from horror games to games that I can get my community involved with, and so on and so forth. I just kind of like the anonymity of it, honestly. I don't feel like I have to be. Feel like I have to be pressured to, like, oh, I gotta make sure I look my best just to go on stream and play a video game, and I can just let my personality shine.
I like that. Okay, that's really good. And like, it's kind of nice to have that relaxed kind of days where you just play a video game, have your model in the background, and be able to do all that kind of stuff without having to like run across the entire giant king-size room and just slam your face against the wall. Do you have mats where you like, if you fall, you can like have a safe place to like hit?
So I live in a place, and this is kind of why this kind of is why I stopped doing a lot of VR because I don't have a lot of room where I live now. But no, I have a bed right in front of me.
Oh,
But
so
back in my old place, no, there was no mats. I just know how to fall while getting hurt.
nice. Even when you can't see, that's very impressive.
Yeah, all the years of playing sports such as like soccer especially, you learn how to take a fall.
Really? I didn't know there's that many falls you have to do in soccer. Well, I don't know much about sports though.
The soccer players, I will tell you right now, soccer players are buttholes.
Really?
Yeah, you have to be a good actor to be a soccer player as well, because I'm petty. If someone tries to fake an injury on me, I can do it twice as better.
I always love the clips of just, like some guys like puts his hand on his shoulder and he's like, ugh, it just like falls. I love that. I think it's hilarious.
My shoulder, my clavicle.
No. I don't know if I can do it. I must have to retire. I don't know if I can do it. I'm so sorry. Like I blew on you. It's like, I'm so good.
I love soccer, but man, like just the drama queens show up so much.
What's Pasta saying? Welcome, Coco, to the Circles of Illusions. We all here are tricksters, but and our main attraction, our leader, is our dear Tricko. Enjoy your stay, and feel free to join the tricks and trades of chaotic kindness. Is that what we are? I didn't know this is what we are. I guess that's what we are
I am
now.
thou.
So that's interesting.
Thou
I guess
art
we're the trick of
I.
the trades.
Thou
Trick
hast
and
acquired
trades.
a
So
new
just
vow.
let you know, you are now in the circle of illusions. Circus of illusions. Just let you know. I didn't know what kind of
Is that
illusions
why-
you're seeing. But
Is that why I keep seeing all these strange things?
yeah, so if you start seeing like the weird person in the corner right in front of you, the guy in the dark shape, don't mind him. He's Fred. He's fine. He's just chilling. He will go away from your vision as long as you don't keep staring at him and you don't mumble anything weird to him. He'll be fine. And also, don't worry if you start seeing double as you start staring at me for a while, then you're also perfectly fine. You don't have to worry about it. And if you start having any kind of weird, like, I don't know, hearing disorders, like if you start hearing things, like the voices starts to actually act very differently than normal, then you definitely don't have to worry about that.
Always constantly seeing weird stuff. I have permanent 3D vision.
Permanent 3D vision? Oh yeah, because your eyes are different colors, right?
Yeah, red and blue.
See, that's great. That's awesome. I love it. I love it. Yeah. Well, like, I guess you never have to worry about that in a movie theater. That sounds great. That sounds great.
Save a little bit of money.
Say a little bit more. Say a little more. Yeah. Wait, you had to pay for those glasses?
Y'all
You-
didn't?
No, we always got those for free. Did you have to pay for those when you went to like a movie theater?
Don't
Whoa.
rub holes.
Wow. I'm
Yeah,
so
I
sorry.
mean, it wasn't much, but it was like $2. But what the heck?
Yeah, no, like they just gave it to us. I know maybe we paid for it when we got the movie, but like I didn't think it was that crazy. Huh. Well, I'm sorry. I guess they discriminate people with too dim colored eyes. They didn't want you to get away with it. I'm sorry.
Small town life.
Small time life. Yeah, exactly. They need to make them on somewhere. Hi, Weed and Sun. Interesting name. Like it. Thank you for the follow. And then Lurker is the Lurker other DJ. That sounds cool. I have a question for the VTuber. What is the question for the VTuber?
Oh no.
Oh,
I'm
that
concerned.
Hat Man. The Hat Man. Yes. And then, of course, you said the exact same thing, Pasta. Thank you for being the unofficial mod. Did Among Us collab with Fortnite, or did Fortnite collab with Among Us? Wait, there was a collab with Among Us and Fortnite?
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that
keep up
either.
with either of those games
Yeah, me neither.
anymore.
They're not really my jam, but I'm going to guess Fortnite was because Fortnite's definitely bigger than Among Us, so I'm guessing Among Us went up to Fortnite and was like, hey, collab? And Fortnite was like, why not? We already do with everyone else. Might as well do with them.
Yeah, at this point, yeah.
Yeah, I was
mean,
like,
did you see that they actually did like a collab with Lethal Company for some
yeah,
skins?
they did Lethal
I-
Company. Like, when I saw they did freaking Solid Snake, I knew it was over. Right? But you really did Metal Gear Solid. So sad. My boy, what did they do to you?
Yeah, they robbed them
They
because
robbed
they
him
didn't
his
make him dummy
booty.
thick.
Yeah, no, they robbed him from his booty. First it was Super Smash Bros, and now it's this.
I mean, at least he'll be able to sneak around a lot quieter now.
I guess so, but is he really Snake though? Is he really Snake?
No,
we can't let
he's
the cards.
not.
I know. We need justice. Justice. We need the booty justice. Don't encourage Coco to be chaotic. Yes. Well, I haven't seen Coco be chaotic yet. You guys keep telling me that we're supposed to see the gremlin energy, and all I see her do is just sipping on some drinks. So I don't know.
Yeah, Coco.
Behaving
will
herself.
do
I'll
it.
say.
They'll make you think, oh no, they're not a gremlin, they're fine. And then all of a sudden, bam!
Bam.
They hit you with it. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll be expecting. We'll see. Husky, did he tell you about the couch, aka the casting couch? Oh. So, remember how I told you there's a very special couch with a lot of history with it?
I'm seeing stains. Now I'm concerned. Now I definitely don't want you on this couch now.
Yeah, let's just say that thing's been places and seen many things. There's a lot of stains that I cannot, for the life of me, get off. So I would just sit in a very comfortable position away from some of those stains. I know it's difficult, but you can find a spot.
I think I'm safe where I'm at.
Yeah. Just don't move too much. Don't do it. Don't move too much. Don't move too much. We encourage the chaos. We encourage it. You're busy giving a show. I just work behind the scenes for free. I see. Well, that was good. This is good. Well, I always appreciate the help. Thank you. One more question. Lurk, what is the other question? What's the other question? What the questions do you have for our lovely wolf husky? Has anyone? Okay, so here's a question for you. Okay, so this is actually more of a personal question. Has anyone called you a fox or a cat yet?
A cat, yes. Holy
Really?
crap, yeah.
What's with like? So I never really experienced that. Like I was unfortunately the kind of person who accidentally called people other things, and I felt bad. So, like I used to see people as foxes, and they end up being like wolves or like dogs, something like that. So I feel bad. But I have a VTuber in the making myself, surprising enough, and he's gonna be a fox. And when I showed it to people, they all said it was a cat, and I was like, it's not a cat, fox. So I'm just curious, what have you been called?
I've been called a lot of things.
Oh, well,
I've never been called a fox, surprisingly. I've been called a cat more than anything else. And then they'll see my tail, and they'll go, wait, that's not a cat tail. What are you? I'm like, what's my name? Owie Husky. They go, oh!
I just love that
And-
face, like, oh!
And then I'm just like, the gears are turning, the brain is working, the hair is burning, but they're here.
There's something going on between those ears, but it's taking some time.
The things that kind of make people think I'm a cat, and I whereas I don't see it personally, but I'm biased because this is this is my design.
Mm-hmm.
But the ears and the mouth is what people think is like cat. When if you really think about it, a lot of yeah, but a lot of animals, if you look at dogs like in their face, they have that same kind of mouth shape.
I think what it really is that like we were dawned by this enlightenment of like animators. Like I think it was like last year, where like anime characters all modeled off of like cats. So like when you look at an anime character's face is modeled after a cat.
Yeah, that's
so
my mind.
yeah, so when they see your face, because you are very like anime inspired, they probably think of it as a cat because of the mouth and the way it's designed. But you technically are a dog, you know.
Oh yeah, and fun fact, if you like any type of character, male or female, knowing the fact that they base their facial structure off a cat, you're a furry officially.
Oh.
I don't make the rules, but I just make fun of them.
Well, here you go, guys. If you guys like anime, you are automatically a furry. Just letting you know, guys.
Although ears and tail are enough to justify being called a furry.
What?
So I mean,
That's not true. That can't be right.
No. The
What?
the wise people of the YouTube comments will tell you that.
What? No, because I do see like so. I like the ears. I like the tail. I these like tail.
I mean, to be fair, if anyone calls me a furry while knowing I have a furry form, then they're not wrong. But like characters with just ears and tail, they're not furries. They're furry adjacent.
Yeah,
This
exactly.
is a furry.
That's a fur. That's a fur. Which again looks really cool. I really like the design. I like the little like nose is all like black.
I mean, I can be a little bit of in between too.
Oh.
No, you can't really see it much. I have to take my
Whoa.
jacket off so you can see it. But
Whoa. Oh, I
like,
see.
there's a little bit of fur on my arms.
Ah.
And my legs you can't see as well. But
And your
they're
eyes are
actually
super
my
glowy.
paws.
And your eyes are super glowy.
Yeah.
She's in hunter mode. She's in hunter mode. Alright, let me go back a little bit. Got it from a place called Triple XX. Yes, yeah. The couch I got from a store called XXX. Don't know what it's called and what they sell, but it seems like they're really busy in the background. So
It stands for extremely, extremely, extreme.
extremely. You know what? Then whatever they're doing in the background did definitely sound extremely, because there was definitely a lot of screaming and hollering and excitement going on. I thought they were just selling couches, so I guess people were really passionate about those couches.
There's some really comfortable couches.
Must be really comfortable. Well, hey, you're sitting on it. What do you think? Do you think it's nice and comfy?
I think my judgment is as cute seeing these stains.
Yeah, true. You know, I like that old couch. It's been seen a lot. All right, so other DJ.
Smells a lot too.
Oh, hey, what is it? What it smells? What do you mean not smell?
felt a lot too.
Oh yes, yeah. Watch out that part. Watch out for that. So DJ says, is a hamburger considered a hamburger because it has no cheese, or is it a cheeseburger identified as a cheeseburger because of its cheese? And if so, then what does that say about a bacon cheeseburger or a sandwich? It is called a sandwich for its sand. Are you asking the hard-hitting question there, my friend? You're heading on hitting questions. I will definitely say that a hamburger is just a burger with meat inside of it. So if someone wants to call a sandwich a hamburger, then go for it. I just know that if I go to Red Robin and ask for a hamburger and they gave me a BLT, I'll be a little irritated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want BLT. I want my hamburger.
I want a hamburger
bacon on it.
Yeah, you can put bacon on it, but like if I ask for a burger with bacon on it, you better not give me a BLT. I'd be a little irritated. And same thing if I go to a store and I just want something light and I want just like a BLT, and you give me a giant burger with bacon on it, I won't complain, but I'll be kind of disappointed. I kind of understand the fox, but a cat? Yeah, I can see the fox, but not the cat. I can't see the cat. Is an orange because an orange is orange, or is an orange called an orange because an orange is orange? So, I heard that the actual reason why an orange is called an orange was a chemical that is actually given to the actual orange that gives it that color. So really, the actual naming of the color orange was based off the chemical that makes it orange, and that chemical named the orange, and then that color was called orange. And it all came from the chemical that actually produces orange color. Are you okay there? Your brain seems like it's a little smoky over there. It's a little smoky.
It is.
It's a little smoky. You gotta record that a little bit. You gotta get that. I love it.
I was just trying to keep up with everything, and I think you lost me halfway through.
Yeah, I think that stream is starting to take its toll on you. You're like, all the stuff behind you. All the stuff's behind me. I don't have anything furry behind me. Do I have anything furry? Well, I do have a fox behind me.
Got quite
a
the
cat.
setup.
Right? I have all the cool stuff.
Cat. It's a cat.
Cat. I know that AMV. I know that AMV. I got you. We're the same age. We grew up at the same time. We both like the good stuff. Thanks for answering my question. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure if I showed you AMV hell, I'm pretty sure you would know exactly what I'm talking about. Exactly. What I'm talking about. We grew up at the same time. We good taste. Thanks for allowing me to answer my questions. Of course, man, you're always good. L. Isaac Newton for inventing gravity. Yes, thank you, Isaac Newton. We always appreciate you. Without you, we would be flying off our chairs, and no one wants to do that. And Coco with sus smug. What are you thinking over there? What are you thinking? Coco, are you starting to show off your little gremlin now? Is it coming out? It's finally coming out.
Slowly but surely.
Surely. But hey, let's get to the next question. So you are a husky VTuber. You are a dog VTuber, right?
Yes.
Now there's last time I checked, a lot of dog VTubers out there, aren't there?
Yep. There's quite a few actually.
So what do you bring to the VTuber community that helps you stand out a little bit?
I've been coined as a comfy, chaotic streamer. No matter how loud, vulgar my language will get, or how much I'm screaming or getting mad at a game, I always get messages like, "I can fall asleep to your streams."
Oh, mother effer, why this game sucks so freaking much? And then someone in chat's like, So relaxing. I passed out to your streams.
My chat makes me feel like I deal with stuff because I will be so frustrated and they'll say something. I'm like, "Are you? Oh, you're so sweet."
Oh yeah.
I will question him like you find me comfy? What? Are you okay?
Hey, well, hey,
Like,
you give out the
I-
vibes, the dog vibes, the dog vibes.
yeah, I guess it's just the par for the course for a husky.
Mm-hmm. I like that. I like that. That's so good. It's part of the husky. But okay, I can see that you do have that like good husky vibes, and it's all nice and kind. So that, and we just want to see you do things. That's all we want to do. We want to see you do things.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is good. Also, I don't know who this person is, but thank you for the $5 Ko-Fi redeem.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, thank you. I really appreciate it. I'm going to use that, and I'm going to buy myself a sandwich. Actually, I'm probably going to buy myself a salad and go, because that's the only thing that I can buy that's less than $5 in this economy. But thank you. I really appreciate it. I immensely appreciate it. I wish I had a redeem that would do that. I only have it through Twitch redeems. I don't have a Ko-Fi redeem. What was the name on the Ko-Fi? I want to say, but also I want to keep the person's name anonymous.
Oh no, I know what they did.
What?
I see that they asked. They like I.
Should I read the name?
Say it, I mean, that's up to you. I have alerts where it'll just read the name off for me.
Well, okay. Well, it doesn't seem like it's really that crazy of a name. It just says Richard Taylor. I just didn't know that. Wait, is that?
They didn't use a Ko-Fi name?
No. So that's why I didn't want to say his name out loud, because I didn't know if it was actually that name or not. Yeah. Coco, are you also Richard Taylor? Are you actually Richard Taylor? Oh no.
Oh, I think Coco made an oopsie daisy.
Well,
Oh, yeah,
Coco,
I apologize if I wiggle around a lot. It's hard for me to sit
wiggle,
still.
wiggle around. I'm sorry if I start copying you, because I always copy a lot of the VTubers that come on my show. But yeah, Coco, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. It means a lot to me. I never expect any of these things, so when you guys do it, it makes me very, very grateful that I get to continue to do these things and people enjoy it. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. I will never mention that name again, though. So sorry.
What name?
Yeah, what name?
We didn't hear anything.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what name you're talking about. We know Kokon. That's what it's called. Kokon. But yeah, I do like the vibes you give. Your vibes you give is very general. Like it's very like I can't think of the word, but it's very real. This is what I was saying. Like you seem like you do enjoy. Yeah, genuine. You definitely like the things you like to do, and you don't feel fake. You feel like you're actually enjoying yourself.
100%.
Which I like. I like that a lot. Because usually a lot of times, especially nowadays in the VTuber community, and you've seen people do this sometimes, they always like to either have a model represent or get traction based off of another model's looks, and they try to jump on that bandwagon, and then they start causing drama just so they get more popular, and then there's all these kind of things. And that's how they get popular. But for you are very unique. Your model is very unique, and it's very you. And you just like to just do the things you enjoy doing, and that makes you happy.
Yeah. So, fun fact about my model. So, if you, I'm gonna take my jacket off again real quick. If you notice that you can see some tattoos on her.
I was going to ask about that when you got to your model design. Yeah. So, what are those models? Is that your real tattoo?
Those are my IRL tattoos. When me and Bully and my model mama were going into designing this, we actually went into my actual interest in what I would more or less be. I was always a very scene or alternative rock type person growing up, and so what I wear with this model is kind of what I usually would wear growing up. And these tattoos are more of a personal touch for me. I wanted to make this model more like me instead of a lot of VTubers, and I'm the same with this because you kind of have to be this way as a VTuber. But I want to be more me. I'm a little bit more exaggerated, like how I am on stream isn't exactly how I am all the time off stream. I'm very much a pain in the butt, off stream too. But I'm a very, very metal loving person. and I wanted this design to be more me because my first design was more of a I gotta do the like what everyone else does, make a character, give her a story, and hope that people find that entertaining. Instead of, I'm like, no, I don't want to go that route. I just kind of want to be me, but in anime.
Anime me. Yes, I like that. I like that. Well, keep it up. Keep it up. It looks really cool. I really think it looks really good. It fits you very well. Very personality. I like it.
Thank you.
Of course. Also, Tricko, speaking of vibes, might want to warn Io about me when I get comfy. Pasta gets very sus. It's very sus. Gets really sus. Gets too comfortable and starts to gets really into the ladies in the communities, if you know what I mean.
Ah, got you. So the moment they get used to somebody, that's when they start cutting loose a little bit more.
Yeah, so watch out for Pasta. He's a wild one. He's a wild one. He means well, but just stay in check, my friends. We respect from afar. We respect from afar. You know, you don't need to go into their personal space. Just respect from afar. You know.
Yeah, leave me and my anime alone.
Exactly. Also, speaking of Ko-Fi, I just realized that actually I have the Ko-Fi actually like designed to actually go towards my model, because I'm putting money towards a model. I already paid for it, so it's actually just recuperating the model. But
Oh, that's smart.
yeah, but if you guys do any kind of Ko-Fi redeems, it will go towards the model, not myself. So just let you know. It's just not. Yeah, that's why I said that. I realized after you were kind of confused about the whole situation, I realized like, oh yeah, I have it based off of the model design, not actually going to my paychecks or anything like that. It's just going towards the model. So yeah, thank you so much, Coco. You're the first ever tributor to my model, so I appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Let's go, Coco.
Let's go. So far, you have not been gremlin. You've been, I don't know why I say it. I was a gamer. You have not been a gamer at all. No gamers here. We don't do gamers.
Oh, you stumbled as a gamer. My brain went to a different word.
What word are you thinking?
I heard like I
Yes, miss.
I
Rest. You want to explain to the class what you were thinking?
I just heard gay. I'm like, wait, this took a turn. Hold on.
What, you thought I said gay? No. I heard gay. What? No, stop it, guys. I was gonna say gamer. But I kept on messing up, and I say that you supposed to be a gremlin, but you have not shown your gremlinness. You've just been showing your kindness. I appreciate it. So no gremlin here, and I don't know. You could be gay, but you do you. I'm just saying. But I was gonna say you're a gamer. She wouldn't be wrong. Oh, well, there you go. You know, hey, nothing wrong with it. I always love him. And why are you calling me sus? I'm not sus. I don't do anything sus. No sus. Anyway, going back to what we were saying before.
Yeah.
What are you looking? What games are you looking forward to stream later this year? Oh, I just realized I've been doing this for like a year now, and there's a typo in my question. How has it always been like that?
Oh, I see it.
Yeah. Wow. I need to update my questions now. Well, that's something I just noticed after doing this for over. So I've been doing this show for over 3 years, but this question thing I have going on right here, it's only been like around a year, and I've been using this format for about a year. You guys did not notice that at all. Cool. Anyway, games looking forward to streaming this year. Go.
Right now, I don't really have anything on the docket 'cause I don't know what's coming out as of right now. The one game I was looking forward to all year, I'm currently playing. I actually have a playthrough. Paper Mario 1000 Year Door Remake.
That's gonna be a good one, dude. People go ham for that one.
I was so excited. Like I like when I was sitting in a call with one of my friends. They're like, I mentioned I'm ready for it to drop. They said, "Owie, it dropped already," and I'm like, "Bet!" And that was within a few minutes was on my Switch.
Yep, I like that. That's good. Don't you love it when that happens? Like, so I used to work at a video game store, and I had to be on top of all those kind of things every single month, and like all the games that are coming out because that's what I do. It's GameStop person. But now I don't do that. I work at a more like an adult job. I do not that kind of adult, by the way, just like grown up job. Don't know. I know you're thinking.
No, my brain doesn't go there that much anymore.
I know you said I said gamer and you said something completely different. But anyway.
They heard it too.
Nah. We don't trust what chat says. Chat, come on.
Yeah, you got a point there.
You guys have to watch out for chat. Chat, she could say some sussy things. We don't do. But anyway, what I was saying is that like I make more like adult money in that kind of sense. I don't do GameStop stuff. But because of that, I don't really pay attention too much of what's coming out. I kind of have an idea just because as a hobby, I do love video games and gaming news, so I do like to talk about that kind of stuff. But I don't know what games are coming out. Like I know there's some really cool games coming out later this year that I'm like super excited about. Like Elden Ring is coming out this month for the DLC, so I'm looking forward to that. But it's definitely not like something I like do as often. So when a game does like look really cool online, I'm like, oh hey, I wonder if it's out. And if it's already out, like freaking bet. Go ahead.
Let's go.
Like, did you hear the Darkest Dungeons back on Steam? Do you know what Darkest Dungeon is?
I was about to say, forgive my unculturedness, but I have no clue what that is.
I feel like that'd be your jam. So I might have introduced you to a game you might like. So we'll see how it goes. But first, let me ask you some questions about it. Because if you guys know what Darkest Dungeon is, it's a really popular game on streamers. So a lot of streamers like to play it. But it was only like you had to buy it on their personal websites, like you had to buy it on there. You couldn't just play it by itself. Now you can play on Steam, and thank you, Pasta, for showing off all of my socials. But we want to show
all of them,
all my socials. But we're giving all the attention to Husky over here. We're giving attention to all the Husky. But anyway, what I was saying before was that Darkest Dungeon, yeah. Apparently there was some kind of like fight that was going on between Steam and Darkest Dungeon people, and so they had to pull their stuff off of Steam and charge people for it. And I always wanted to try it, but I never really want to pay for it because I don't want to spend too much money. I just bought a house. I don't really want to buy a $10 game at the moment. You know what I mean, right?
A homeowner vibe. Let's go.
Yeah, exactly. But now it's for free. So now I want to play it with people. This is a multiplayer game. It's a first-person like dungeon, like fantasy game, and you like go through a dungeon. And you like it's kind of like a roguelike where if you die in the dungeon, you lose all your stuff. You have to start all over. But the whole point is to get into the dungeon, get as much stuff, and keep on like pursuing into the dungeon, and then you get out, and you take all your stuff with you. What makes the game really hard is that not only you have to fight all the regular NPCs, but there's also other players in there too, and they can be pretty dickish and try and kill you. So that's what it is. But there's like cool classes like there's archers, there's mages, there's bards, all this kind of stuff. So if you like fantasy, kind of like first person, like dungeon crawling, roguelike kind of games, it's free to play on Steam right now. Definitely recommend playing. It was really popular with streamers, but you had to pay for it in the beginning. Now it's free, so maybe worth checking out.
Hey, you said the magic word for me, free.
Yep, exactly. It's free now, so I already downloaded it too. So hey, maybe I'll reach out to you and we'll probably play together, okay?
I'm down.
Cool, let's do it. Cool. Ish, a homeowner also. Dude, it's so hard to be a homeowner. It's so expensive.
Yeah, especially nowadays.
Yeah, unfortunately. But anyway, let's not talk about depressing economics of the United States. Back to anime girls. So you were saying that the $1,000 you're looking forward to, but it's already out.
Yeah, I've actually already started my playthrough with it. I've been having a blast. It takes me back to when the original one came out.
Which I like. Did they add anything new to it?
If I remember correctly, not really. I think it's just like fully remastered. So like to look a lot more presentable for nowadays, I guess, by standards.
I can see
Well,
that.
I haven't noticed anything new about it. Not really. Other than dialogue's changed for one particular character in there.
Oh, who?
Vivian.
Oh, like the like the boo looking girl, the really hot one.
No. It's if you do you remember the three shadows, the Shadow Sisters?
Yeah, yeah.
The Vivian was part of that. She's the ghost that ends up joining Mario. Vivian,
Yeah, the hot one. The hot one.
Yeah, Vivian in the original game.
Was she a lesbian?
Technically, femboy. Technically.
Oh, well, yeah, it was a boy. Yeah, okay, my
Well,
bad.
so actually, it was confirmed that Vivian was always transgender,
Ooh,
but they
okay,
had to
that's
adjust
so cool.
it. They had to adjust it for places like United States because their stance. But no, they've officially said, you know what? No, screw it. No, Vivian's a girl.
Really? That's lame.
Vivian is a girl, and now she gets
That'd be cool.
acknowledged as such.
Oh, well, you can't really change too much on that. You know, it's a fictional character, which we like that it was saying that it was a transgender person, but now that it's a fictional character and they decided to make it so that she puts herself as a female, then she's a female. You know? I think it's lame that they do changes like that, but what kind of power do we have? Like, I just gush about anime girls online, and you're a dog. What kind of powers do we have to sway Nintendo minds?
I mean, personally, I think it's actually kind of cool considering where Nintendo is stationed and the fact that they wanted to put that representation in because they don't have the best reputation with people in the LGBT.
True.
So, whereas, yeah, it might be lame that they have these kind of changes that were made canonical, the fact that it came from a company like Nintendo is kind of cool.
That is cool. I agree. That's just really cool. Awesome. Is there a few games that me and my partner are looking forward to? Oh, they are. Nice, cool. What games are there? And what games are you looking forward to other than the 1,000-Year Door?
That's a tough one for me to answer because I don't really keep up with anything that's coming out. And I haven't really been like looking into a lot of stuff because the last few weeks have been a little bit chaotic for me trying to get right back on schedule and everything. Because last month was rough for me. I missed a lot of streaming due to what I found out to be a very, very, very bad kidney stone.
Oh,
I'd never dealt with one before either.
Oh, I'm
So,
sorry
yeah.
the idea of that.
Yeah, it sucked. I didn't like it. So I've been taking this month to to get myself back on track with my schedule and like a lot of other things. So I haven't really been keeping up with what's coming out and all that good stuff. So I'm kind of out of the loop. I'll be honest.
Makes sense. Well, I know you can get back into the swing of things. I bet you'll be good.
Just gotta ease into it.
Yeah, ease into it. And sorry, I have a pretty bad cough I'm trying to get into. Actually, I'm gonna get a cough drop really quick. Do you mind distracting chat really quick?
Hi, chat. Oh, my Lanta. Hello. I don't know why I say oh, my Lanta. I think it's the Southern still coming out. Coco, don't look at me like that. I'm being very mild today. The Husky's gonna go take a nap after. No, food, dinner, and then nap. Dinner and then nap. We're having chicken tonight. You like my eyes? Thank you. I'm a huge lover of heterochromia eyes.
I like the ice too.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, got a cough drop. I should be able to survive now. Sorry about that. But yeah, you have been well behaved. Apparently, been very well behaved. I think it's because that's what you said. You've been very well behaved.
I'm on someone else's stream, so I kind of reel myself in.
Oh, I was
I don't like to like go full out like the first time I show up on someone else's stream out of respect for the person, and I'm like very new to this environment.
Yeah,
So
it's
I
a
kind
new
of want to
environment.
ease into it.
Makes sense. Well, are you having fun? You enjoying yourself?
Oh, I'm having a blast.
Nice.
I
glad
am.
you-
It's fun. I like doing this kind of stuff.
Nice. I love it. And also, I had a feeling that it was my head pats that made her calm down. That was good. Now, however long I know you, I have seen through all the chaos and crazy pain in it, but we know that there's a fine, youthful woman with a heart of warm comfort that causes a sweet sense of openness between you and the community. You are truly appreciated by all those who come and watch all your efforts you put into each stream. Also, because you have a dark past, I assume, makes a safe space for those who are tough days melt into a day of smiles and laughter. Thank you, Husky. That's from Pasta.
Yeah,
Aw.
yeah, I was reading that. It's very sweet. I like it.
Oh, Pasta. It's so sweet, so sweet. And yes, I will stop dying and I'll drink as much water. You also have to drink water too, because
Oh yeah, no, I've been sipping on water.
You're good. I'm so tired.
My poor voice.
Yeah, you've been. Yeah, you need this. Luckily, this is a chill stream, so it's good. It's good. We're not going to ask you to do any kind of like now you have to read this entire paragraph or something. No, you don't have to do that. Also, I'm tired. Files have been exhausting, which is why I want to say sorry for being late. Yeah, you don't need to be apologized. You're totally good. Whenever you can, you're always welcome to the stream. Always welcome. Eyes. Oh, you do have nice eyes. You do have nice. So why is Trick dying? It's because I came back from a trip from California. I watched my best friend get married, and it was really nice.
Ooh.
Ever since I came back from the trip, I got this weird cough, and I don't know why, but I'm trying to get over it. But it's hard because the only way to get over a cough is not to talk.
So you're gonna be eternally coughing. Got it.
Yep, especially because my job is a salesman job, so.
Oh, you're doubly screwed.
Yeah, so. But I'm off all day tomorrow, and I only have one collab stream with a cat. I'm interviewing a cat tomorrow, so kind of funny.
Oh,
It's a dog
okay.
and not a cat. So it's gonna be really cool. It's really cool.
Oh, looks like my V Bridger is acting up.
Yep.
My model's doing the weird. I love V Bridger a lot. It's great.
Oh yeah, I actually the model I'm beginning will have V Bridger too, so I'll probably have to experience that too.
Yeah,
But yeah.
enjoy it. It's great. It makes for very funny moments.
I bet. So why is he choking? I'm choking because I died. Why are you up so late? Oh, I'm not up so late. I don't know what I mean. Anyway, going back to what we were saying before. Do you have any events with your community? Do you do events with the community? Do you play games with them?
Yes, usually every Sunday, to the best of my ability, that is. I try to do Mario Kart with my community. So the weekends is when I try to do more community-based stuff. That'd probably be the only day of the week you'd ever see me in VR chat streaming, because I have a VRC group that anyone can join in on. I usually have one of the people who's a designated moderator in there. That way, if something gets a little rowdy, they can help out. But usually on the weekends is when I try to do as much as I can with the community.
I like that. That's really cool. That's really cool. I like to see more of it. That's very cool. Feel awesome. I love to see. I suck at Mario Kart, but that seems like it'd be a lot of fun to hang out with you guys. So maybe one day. That sounds like fun. Go check out her streams. If you possibly if you want to be a mod, shout out our lovely Husky right here because we want more people to check out her, all her awesomeness. So do that. But now let's get into the one thing everyone's been wanting to get into, and that is your model. Let's get into your model. Talk about your model. Nothing sus. No, nothing sus. Nothing sus. No
well,
sus.
I mean, obviously nothing sus.
No, nothing sus. Nothing sus. Awesome. Also, it's not exclamation mark SO at Husky. I think it's just. I think you can remove the at. By the way, he was gonna say booba. I was not gonna say booba. That's one of my most common phrases I say. Apparently, I don't know how someone found that out, but apparently that is one of my favorite phrases to say. But no, I wasn't gonna say booba. I'll say model. We're gonna get into a model, and let's get into it. I know you talked briefly about how the fact that your model is a representation of like who you are as a person, but get into more of the details on the thoughts that went into the design.
So I think the easiest way for me to describe this model is to talk about my old one. So my old model, my old character, who represented me for the better part of about 6 years, she was actually a wolf. Like that was a wolf character. She was also a were creature because I like the idea of being, human or like switching over to furry because I like that variety. I like to bridge that gap between the two communities. But this model, when I started talking to Bullion about the ideas, I'm more of a cold weather person because my body doesn't process heat like a lot of people's do. I'm very prone to dehydration.
Ooh.
And heat doesn't really help with my skin either. It's not a good thing. So we wanted to make this more ice themed, more winter themed. You can't really see it, but my eyes actually have snowflakes in them.
Ooh, let's see
As
it.
well
Let's
as,
zoom in. Zoom in. Let's see.
Okay.
Look at dim eyes. Look at that dim eyes. No, you're right. You do have them. Oh, I see. I see.
Yeah.
She's an Arctic fox. Arctic fox. Look at that.
Arctic fox. Hey, excuse you.
I'm joking. Arctic wolf.
But yeah.
Arctic wolf.
But yeah, no, and it's a common thing throughout my model too. Like my chains also have snowflakes on them. I have a belly chain as well that has snowflakes. I'm not gonna raise my model for obvious reasons because I don't need to show y'all. Y'all can believe my word.
We can imagine that part. We can imagine that part.
Just
The
go
collar.
shrink my model back real quick. Oh yeah, the collar.
Yeah.
Yep, I
Does it
love
say?
it, and it describes me perfectly. Hyper, and it's got the spikes because those are my favorite kind of collars.
Nice. I like it.
I
Very
used to wear those kind of collars IRL a lot because hey, alt scene aesthetic was my shit. I mean,
Oh,
crap,
okay.
I am so sorry.
Why?
Because I don't know if you're good with cussing on.
You
your
can
stream.
cuss as
Cussing.
much as you like. Cuss as much as you are. You are being very vanilla when I've had people literally cuss up an entire storm on my stream, which is totally fine. I want you to feel as comfortable like you were in your own streams, so you can say whatever you want.
Okay. I will keep that in mind.
Exactly.
It goes back to the whole. I try to keep myself reeled in until I can like feel what the vibes are or what I can do while being disrespectful to you.
Nah, you're not disrespectful. You're doing great. You're doing an amazing job.
But yeah, more or less, a lot of it was just I wanted to base it around me as like what I used to be, like what I currently am into, and what I dress like for the most part. Which is alt scene. That's a lot of it was inspired. I used a VR chat based model, and then we built off my personal interests. Like we went on Pinterest. We typed out stuff that we thought would look good, but it all came down to three major components: my tattoos, the alt, like the rock scene type look, and like personality like traits to show like my personality through the model a lot better.
Superb!
Oh, thank you for the gift and subs. Well, Coco, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You gave it to Pasta. Pasta loves having those. Thank you so much for giving that to him.
That gave me quite the fright. Cause I was like, "Where's that audio coming from?"
Wow, superb. Yeah, I actually changed that. I need to change that again. Anyway, but yeah. Wow. Because that is a lot to explain. That's a lot to explain. But I know I like it a lot because again, like with your model, it's literally you wearing yourself on. Hey, we have the same glasses.
Yep.
Nice. Very good. I like it. Very good taste. I love it. Coco, why?
Best frames.
Yeah, right? Well, see, my normal flames, when I ever go to work, is these, like, smaller ones. And they're more durable because I work with them. But I like these ones just for, like, just to look good. And just to, like, walk around and stuff like that. Because I do like the thick, like, wide frames. Because it used to be like you were a nerd. But now nerds are cool. I never thought that was gonna happen.
Just like how back in the day you got bullied for anime, but now anime is cool.
Right? Like, man, where were you guys when anime was cool? Was supposed to be cool?
Like, y'all ain't allowed to like think this. Y'all ain't allowed to think this is cool. Y'all used to bully my ass.
I know, right? What the freak? Man,
I used to get bullied for reading manga all the time in my math class.
yeah, I was bullied for bringing a GameCube controller to work, like to school, just because I want to play Super Smash Bros. When I got home. Can't believe it.
That's fair. That's a really good reason to bring that controller though.
Right? Like, so, like, I thought people just thought I was weird. I don't know. Whatever. High school people are weird. Look fine without your glasses. I do look fine without my glasses, too. A lot of people like me with my glasses and with my glasses off. But then people say I have bug eyes because they're not used to having my glasses off. But you know what? I think I look great with and without. That's what I do. But going back to what I was saying, yeah, Coco, you are sweet, very awesome person, and I like your glasses a lot. And I just like your design. Your design is very well put up, and it shows a lot of your personalities. It's very good. Oh, what else
Yeah.
can your model do?
So like I said, my model, like y'all seen that it can transform. It can transform furry to non-furry, and it's got the generic stuff. Like I can take the fishnets off if I want to. There's leg belts. Just take my word for it. I can take those off. It's got the standard run-of-the-mill facial expressions. I can blush. I can also heart eyes, face shade if I want to try to feel edgy.
Edgy.
If I'm feeling a little overwhelmed,
Oh,
then the circles come out.
I love the
yeah.
circles. I love the circles. That's like the
Oh, I do
Danganronpa stuff right
too.
there. That's so cool.
And then the tears.
Oh no.
But my model does have V-Bridger on it as well. Not like the full set, but it does have V-Bridger, which I love because the facial expressions are always on point.
And that's what I want. I want the facial expressions. I'm a very expressive person when I talk and do stuff, especially with my hands. So I'm really hoping that like, because I like the whole like, you know, like, kind of like surprise, like kind of like reactions when someone just does something. So I just hope it works out with me with the glasses. That's all I'm worried about.
Oh yeah, another thing too. My community loves this, and I have it on a hotkey just because. Is this right here? Oh, if it's going to show, it's not going to show up.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Okay, I don't think it's going to show up.
Oh no.
I have what's called a walkies redeem. Pretty much a different collar with an actual leash will show up.
Well, okay. So you like the walkies. Good to know.
I do it more for them because if they can embarrass me or have their fun picking on me, then I'll give them the opportunity. Because I'll be getting new additions to my model soon, actually.
Oh, what you want to tell that to your fans right now? See.
Oh yeah, no, they already know.
Oh, okay.
Like this was a promising for them. It's a muzzle because I have a mute me redeem that I'm going to be bringing back. So anytime they hit that redeem, muzzle show up and it'll shut my mic down automatically.
Oh, that's a good theme. I like that. I would love to do that with like piece of tape. That'd be cool. I like that. That's a good idea. I like that. That's one of my favorite things about VTubers is that you guys have a very like fun interactions with chat. Because as a regular like flesh tuber myself, there's only so much I can do to have the connections between me, my content, and my chat. Like I can have them do certain things. I will have to like do stuff in response with that, but on VTubers, you guys can do a lot of really cool fun stuff. Like I still love the whole like throwing things at the VTubers and stuff like that. I think that's so much fun, So I love those kind of stuff.
Oh, sorry.
No, go for it.
I've always said it. If I can give my community any way to take a jab at me, or bully me, then I give them the opportunity because I want them to have fun. And I can take the bullying because usually I fight back, and it's always a back and forth. Me and my chat's always fighting with each other.
Healthy chat.
Yeah, exactly. That's your average VTuber streams right there.
100%.
Arguing with your community all the time.
That's what you do. It's what you do. That's how you show you guys a good relationship. It's really good. It also shows that you have some kind of kink. By the way, I'm saying allowing your chat to punish you. I'm just saying. I'm just calling it as I see it. Just calling it as I see it.
I know which one you're talking about, and I don't deny that one at all.
It's like, well, shoot, got me there. You must be very kinky. What do you mean? I'm not kinky. I'm a very, very vanilla person with vanilla tastes. Right?
Maybe?
Well, just don't look at the stuff behind you. Yeah, I'm very vanilla.
I'll be honest, like, of everything behind you, like, you probably wouldn't even believe what I've been staring at. Like, whenever I look at your, like, camera, it's nothing that you'd expect. No, your computer. I am a huge fan of PCs.
Oh, you like my PC? Oh,
Yes.
This is my Ironside PC.
I love anything technology. and I have been admiring just how clean that PC is.
Thank you. I've been trying to keep it nice and clean. So actually next month, I'm actually finally paid it off. So I'll be able to finally pay it
let's
off,
go.
and then be able to do it. I really like this one because it's all like Tokyo Japanese, which is like the two of my favorite things: Tokyo neon Japanese stuff. It's really cool. I like it a lot. Well, hey, one of the reasons why I have it in show is because I want to show it off to people. Because technically,
I
all
don't
my
blame
stuff should
ya.
be over here, like in this spot, but I want to show people off. I want to show them but yeah, it's really cool. Cool, awesome. Next thing I want to talk about is what is your personal favorite part about your own design?
My personal favorite part about my own design. Oh, that's a tough one.
Yeah,
I-
this
I
is
would-
always difficult for a lot of people who love that
So-
model.
When people like, I've been asked this before. I actually do not include my tattoos in this. I actually kind of make those the exemption to the rule that they cannot be an answer because of the fact that they are like a part of me IRL. One of the things I really love about my model the most is actually the chains.
Ooh.
I like my chains because they move around and they look so well. Like they look so good.
They look really good. What do they say?
Well, oh, you mean like the gold and silver chain?
Yeah.
Oh, they don't say anything.
Oh.
It's just a gold and silver chain with snowflakes on them.
Okay, cool. That was really cool. I thought it like said a name on there, so that's really cool.
No, my collar is the only thing that says anything. Well, next to my t-shirt, well, the tank top. My collar says hyper, and the tank top says unbroken. Unbroken is actually a tattoo on my left forearm, and my model mama actually decided to add a little bit of flair to the logo for the shirt, because you can probably kind of notice it. On each side, there's an ear, and then there's a tail.
Okay, I see now.
So yeah. But I really love the chains. That's one of my favorite parts about this model.
That's really cool. That's really cool. Oh wait, so actually, you just brought up something that I want to talk to you about. So this is a little controversial, but I'm really curious to see how this conversation goes. So let me know. It's not your
I'm
jam.
interested.
So back in the day, I think it was 2 to 3 years ago, 2K, which is the main provider, like the producer of NBA, like the basketball game.
Yeah.
Well, they got hit by a huge lawsuit because apparently when they were designing some of the basketball players, they also did the tattoo work. And they got sued by that tattoo artist saying that you don't have the rights to put those tattoos onto those models because those are creations by the tattoo artist and the person. So when they tried to make that tattoos in the game, they actually said that you should have gave some revenue to the actual original tattoo artist.
That's interesting to hear that from a tattoo artist. I'm gonna be completely honest.
Mm-hmm.
My tattoo artist, because these tattoos are old. I got my first tattoo, which is on my my right shoulder, the guitar. I got that one back in 2011. So it's old, but no, I've never heard of that from like tattoo artists. Like maybe like really high end, like high profile, maybe. But like the ones I worked with, because we actually talked about stuff like that. They'd outright tell you any tattoo artist that like says that is full of themselves.
No, it was literally Kobe Bryant. It was his tattoos that they got sued by. It was his tattoo artist. So like it's definitely a person who's way up there. But yeah, that's why they try to sue 2K Interactive because of that like brand that they made up to each other and they want to get revenue back. I don't know how that went. I don't know if there was even any case that was made up because of how crazy it was. But my question to you is that would you say that if someone got really popular, like say if you got super popular, like I don't know, it's like super crazily popular, would you say that like your artist, your tattoo artist will come back at you saying that, hey, I need some money back because your art that's on your arm is a representation of art I did for you. I need compensation because you might have gotten popular because of my art.
Yeah, I don't think I'd have to ever worry about that because, like I said, the tattoo artists I worked with, they didn't really much care about that. Plus, given the fact that they're traveling artists and they probably make about 6 figures a year doing what they do, I don't think they're worried about it.
Which I agree 100%. I think any sane person would also like agree with you on that kind of stuff. I just thought that was interesting because like you're technically taking their work and putting it onto a different source.
Yeah, but at the same time, it can be argued like we can't like it wouldn't make sense to put this person in a video game and not include like a major part of who they are because it's a tattoo. And I feel like that's why tattoo artists like shouldn't be able to. Like I can kind of understand it from an artist like point of view. Like don't get me wrong, but this is something that I paid for you to put on my body.
Mm-hmm.
At that point, I feel like there has to be a difference in how you look at it. Like yeah, you drew this, you helped design it, but the concept came from the person who is wearing it, and it was meant for them to wear. And if they want to use that, if they're putting this in a different way. I don't feel like anybody should be penalized for the fact that their likeness is being used for like a video game because that tattoo is their likeness.
Mm-hmm. Now that's kind of how I think of like VTubers, you know, because like technically when you sign the paper to get a tattoo on your shoulder, that is your like ownership. You own that tattoo. That is on your body. You know, so whatever you want to do with that tattoo, you are legally able to do it because it's on your body. You signed it, you paid for it, and everything is on it. You know, when you also get a VTuber model, you will own that model. That is your model. You know, you might not did the work for it, but it is your model. So whatever you do with that model, you should get credit for it. But I have heard that that's been going on in the VTuber space a little bit about owning and like using models for certain kind of things. So I just thought I'd just throw that out there because I wonder if that might be the next thing that someone's going to talk about is the real life things, you know, like what if like here's a good example, like what if like a VTuber had a design of like a Gucci model, you know, like had like a real like design of like an actual brand of like thing on that model, and they like streamed and made some money off of it. Would that company be able to sue that person for using their likeness in the stream? You know, like stuff like that. It's interesting stuff. It's interesting. Obviously, we know as human beings that this stuff doesn't make sense, but it's just interesting to talk about. Just interesting to think about, you know?
It's a little food for thought.
Yeah, it's food for thought. I doubt anything will come up, but if it does, you heard it here first. You heard it first. But yeah, I like it. This is fun. So next question. It's fun. It's really cool. I know that I think Pasta was asking this question in the very beginning, but now we can get into it a little bit. Do you have a lore backstory? Why are you dog? Why are you dog?
So, I don't have official lore right now, but I plan to work with a D&D writer at some point because that's who everyone tells me to go to for lore writing because they're the best ones to talk to. I don't know anything about D&D, but like I can't argue with the majority like suggesting it. But I have funny lore that I tell everyone because this actually happened, and it always draws an interesting reaction. So, back when I had to temporarily move back with my parents due to some BS at my job when I could still work, my parents had like they had 4 or 5 dogs at the time, right? And they had 2 cookie jars. They looked identical, both had paw prints on it. That should be a first tell of where this is going.
Even from the very young age, she knew she was a furry.
But young age, this was in 2020.
Very young age.
But yeah, so I went to the kitchen one day. I wanted some sweet, cookies and milk, and I saw what looked like Oreos in the cookie jar. So I grabbed 5 of them, and I poured some milk, started eating them. Well, I watched my dad walk into the kitchen, open the jar, and get 1 cookie for each dog. I'm like, Dad, you can't feed them those. That's chocolate. They go, oh, no. These come from a place called 3 Dogs Bakery. They are safe. This is safe for dogs to eat.
They're designed for dogs.
And I looked at the cookies, and I looked at like my dad. I was still holding one in my hand, and I was thinking to myself, I just ate 4 of these. And then my dad walked away. I looked at the cookie. I'm like, these are dog treats? And I'm like, well, damn. And I ate the last one. They tasted
Was it
just
good?
like Oreo.
Oh,
It tasted just like Oreos. I could not be like, if I didn't see it, I never would have known.
huh.
So I tell people like I'm a dog because I accidentally ate dog treats, and now I'm just.
And
you
now
know,
I'm dog. Now I'm dog.
Yeah, I am now dog.
Good to know. So, well, but
You know what to buy me for Christmas? No.
yes, Basta, buy her all the dog treats. All the dog treats. You get all the dog treats. You get a Scooby snack. You get a Scooby snack for all the awesomeness. Okay.
Let's go.
Let's
Scooby
go.
snacks are the bomb.
Right? Oh my god, that's so great. So great. But no, I gotta say, huh. I mean, I never had one. I kind of was curious. My brother was super curious. And multiple times that he's like, should we like try it? I was like, no, I don't want to try it. Like, okay, yeah, we're not gonna try it. But he's always like secretly like, but the.
But what if we did?
But he never got me into it. But now that he lives in his own house, alone, who knows? Maybe he tried the dog treat. Now he's a dog. Makes sense. Makes so much sense. So much sense.
Look,
Now I know.
I will say this: if you ever actually decide to say, you know what, you only live once, let's give it a go. Look for Three Dogs Bakery because they are human grade consumption safe. And they have normal like Oreo type cookies and Chips Ahoy looking cookies.
Wow. Well, I think this is hilarious. By the way, I love it how the furries are telling me the perfect place to get dog treats that is edible for human consumption. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I think I
Not a
value
problem.
your opinion very well. I value your opinion very well. I feel like it's very accurate. Very accurate.
I've gotten weird looks for that, and I've been asked, does that not embarrass you to tell that story? Like, no, it's funny as heck. I'll tell that story because it'll never get old.
Bro, I can see that. I can see that. Trick is a dog for fox girls. Wait, Trick is a dog for fox girls. Oh no, I like fox. I like foxes. I'm a very fox person. I prefer the foxes. I will say, but I will say I'm not a dog for fox girls. Just no. I
Foxes are just
appreciate
cats.
I appreciate fine quality character designs. Let's just say that. That's what I say. I appreciate and I respect the fine quality of the foxes of designs.
Yeah.
He barks for fox girls. No, I don't. I do not bark. I do not bark. No, that's
Look,
not what I do.
look.
No.
Trick, there's no,
No,
shame in it, 'cause
no.
I bark for wolf girls, it's fine.
No.
Dragon girls too, actually.
Ah, no, he doesn't. How dare? How dare you? I was all proper too. I was nice and something. I'm clipping that myself. I don't care what anyone says. That was fun. That was fun. I got video evidence. No, you do not have video evidence. I doubt you have video evidence of me barking for characters.
Trick barking in 4K, let's go.
No, do not have evidence. Do not doubt it. Like link it in the chat, and I will watch it live. I'll watch it live. 'Cause I bet you don't have any barking. No barking. No barking. No barking.
You gotta leave the barking to the dogs, everybody.
No. Going to the next one. This is another little spicy content for you. A little spicy topic. What's your thoughts on the VTuber community at the moment?
Oh, I have so much to say.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it. It's gonna get spicy.
So the generalization, not generalization, but the like the umbrella, the way I describe it is like you went back to high school again. It's nothing but drama.
Right? I've been hearing that from the last 5 like VTuber I have interviewed.
It's pretty
Everyone's
much
been saying
what
that.
it is.
Everyone's
It's
saying
just-
that they feel like they're going back to high school.
Yeah, it's just high school, but everyone has ears and tails for some reason, and it's kind of hot.
It's like a harder high school.
The VTuber community, like especially when the VTuber bubble burst back in like the early 2020s, There's always the argument, like because like, and I won't specifically mention, but I know you for a fact you've probably seen it, the controversy of mimicking or copying other content creators and their designs. I won't get into it because this is not the time or place, but it's a perfect example to talk about it. It's so like there's no, like, I'll say this right now, there's no full originality as a VTuber anymore, because there's you mentioned it before, there's tons of like canine VTubers, there's tons of cat girl VTubers, bunnies, like goats are like getting a little bit more common now.
Goats?
But like there's no originality. There's just you put yourself in it. The way I describe it with VTubing community and VTubing in general, you're not trying to be original anymore, you're trying to be unique and stand out. It's not how original your design is, it's how you carry yourself and how eye-catching you can be as a streamer.
Exactly. No, I agree 100%. Like, it's almost impossible to be original without it being like a niche kind of thing. Like, the only way I feel like you can be original is to like be like something completely out of there, like a vending machine or like a garage door
There's a jet
opener.
VTuber.
There's a what?
There's a jet VTuber.
A
like
jet VTuber?
A legitimate jet with the most anime ooh eyes and mouth. I'm not joking.
I want him on my show. I want to say it.
I haven't seen. I can't remember their name because it was like a while back I saw it. But I'm like, you know what? Now I've seen it all. Kinda, not really.
No.
But
I've seen some ones. You know, I interviewed. I think the weirdest one, which is actually ends up being one of the coolest VTubers I ever met. The weirdest VTuber I ever met was a jelly sandwich, a peanut butter and jelly sandwich VTuber.
Is this the one VTuber whose head's like the peanut butter and jelly sandwich?
Yeah, his
Or
head.
they're just-
His head's.
Okay, I know of them. I've seen them here and there on Twitter.
He's really cool. I thought that was funny though. But yeah, no, like I want to like I was trying to work with Elora, but she's so busy. But I was trying to see if there's a way we can like get a game developed. I want us to make a game where literally the game is you put as much VTubers into the game as possible, and the game goes, is it a VTuber? And you pretty much put like you'll see two items, and it'll be like two random items of something, like a pineapple and a and like squid with tentacles, and you'd be like, which one is a VTuber? Like an actual VTuber,
no.
and you click on it, and if you're right, it will like the picture will flip into the VTuber, and if it's wrong, it would say it's not. But I feel like there'd be so many VTubers that can cover every single item in the world. So I'm pretty sure there's a VTuber for that, you know?
There's a VTuber for
There's a VTuber
everything
for that.
nowadays.
That'd be such a good game, right? Just be
It
a funny
would be,
game
that'd
to
be
guess which one it
interesting.
is. That's what I would love to see. But yeah, that'd be fun. But yeah, other than that, yes, a 100%. And I, like you said, I'm not going to go into details of anything like that. But I will say that there is a line that you can cross. Like, it's almost impossible to not have some inspirations for other characters, you know? Even with my model that I'm coming out with, I don't see it very often that like I have the design I go for, and I still have a Fox. My guy is a Fox VTuber, so like I'm still copying off one of the most well-known VTubers out there. But like it's still like I try and still be like very like unique, try and go for that, you know, kind of stuff. Even though like I'm obviously copying off of someone else. But there's a difference between just like taking inspiration of a character and then making it your own,
yeah.
and then just literally like I want my character to look just like this, but different colors, you know.
And it sucks too. Like it doesn't matter how, like, and you can have like the most innocent design. Like it doesn't matter. Like so for I'll be completely honest. I didn't take too much inspiration from like other VTubers for my design overall, because this was more of a organic thing. But the whole concept of transformation, I did like that, and I usually do kind of attribute the idea that people enjoy it because there are two VTubers who do it and they were well received, and it is what gave me the courage to go ahead and go through with it myself. With those inspirations being both Buff Pup, who I enjoy quite a bit, and Katie. Like I love Katie Cat. Like they are such a sweetheart. But it sucks because no matter how minute the detail is, no matter what, you will always have someone say, "Oh, so did you like do it because of insert VTuber here?" Or I've had someone say, "Oh, you're a were creature, like trying to be just like Buff Pup." I'm like, I'm not trying to be just like anybody.
Yeah. And like to be honest, that is just human cognition. Like that is nothing too surprised about. We as human beings will find association in everything as the survival
Oh yeah.
instincts. So whenever we see something, we automatically have to compare it to something else to understand it more. So it's very common for people to be like, "Oh, you look like this." My brain automatically goes into something that helps me like recognize it as something else. So like I don't see it as really a bad thing. It's just when it gets to the point where like the person's literally changing the entire voice just so they can sound like the other person that they totally not copying off of. That's when I'm like, okay, calm down, miss, calm down. We don't need to really go for that kind of situation.
Oh my goodness, I love the petty that's coming off this because I know exactly
Yeah.
what you're doing.
Yeah.
But yeah, like obviously if someone says, "Oh, just like such and such VTuber," yeah, that's innocent in and of itself. But at the same time, it all depends on how they say it as well.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
I've had someone, because I have white hair, well, more icy blue hair, but because it looks close enough to white, I've had someone say to stop trying to be like a certain white-haired Neko VTuber who is very well known. I'm just like, what?
no. She's a
Excuse
white.
me?
Like, come on. Like, you can't. She can't steal the brand or own the brand of white hair. Like,
No, she's also going out and said, don't do that because this is a public model anybody can use. Y'all gotta chill.
yeah, exactly.
And I'm just like, bro, like my hair is icy blue. What? It
I
could
know.
be like, I'll say this. This is surprisingly considered a hot take because I've had people disagree with me on it. Like half the time, it's not even the VTubers themselves that are the problem. It's usually the VTuber fans.
Yeah. The
They stoke
community.
the flames
Community.
worse
Yeah.
than most others. Yeah.
And that's
Like,
kind
I'm
of.
not-
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
No, you can continue.
No, I was gonna say I'm not like ragging on the VTuber community because if it wasn't for the community, like no matter what you're doing, then we wouldn't be able to do what we do.
Mm-hmm.
But when I look at a lot of the drama, a lot of people that are stoking the flames are not VTubers; they're just viewers, or they're part of it. And I'm just like, no wonder this gets blown so far out of proportion.
And you're not wrong. Like, just like the saying with the video game industry, like it's fun to just talk about the drama that goes on in the video game industry. But with the VTubers, a lot of people like to talk about that. That's a lot of people's content. They love talking about the drama, which unfortunately means that they have a community that loves the drama themselves because the community is a reflection of the streamers that they like, you know? Like, the reason why I'm gonna regret saying this. The reason why my community is so sus and so wild is because I'm also sus and wild. I clip that. And so because I'm a reflection of my community, you know, stuff like that. So when you see the VTuber community get up and bothered by a lot of this kind of stuff, it's usually because their streamer that they like to follow and watch usually allows that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
How dare.
Your chat's kind of a reflection of yourself as well. I mean, it's a reflection of yourself, but at the same time, like you can't control what your community does.
True.
So, like, for example, my community, like, you know, I try to avoid drama as much as I can. 'Cause I don't like it. I don't like confrontation.
I'm the same way.
I'm a very aggressive person, but I don't like confrontation unless I absolutely have no choice in the matter. But like my community, like if they decided to like, if someone decided to like be like, hey, like you're copying my streamer, or like you're mimicking this, and even if I like do not like make it known I don't condone that behavior, they can still do it under the guise that they're trying to like protect me, and there's not really much you can do, sadly.
True.
And unfortunately, even if you go out and say I don't condone this behavior. And this falls back on the VTuber community, the VTuber side of the VTuber community. A lot of people don't want to be like, well, they detest it. They don't want to say anything on it. They don't encourage it. That's still their community. And if their community's doing it, then they must be a bad person as well. And I'm just like, no, I'm just dog.
I'm just dog. I just dog. No, I dare you clip that. How dare. I knew it was going to happen. I knew it.
Hey, look, like you gotta remember the golden rule of streaming. Don't
Don't
tell
tell
chat not to
Strat not to
clip
clip
it.
it. Yeah.
Exactly.
Why can't you clip other things that I do that's funny? Clip other things. But no, I'm joking. But no,
Oh my goodness.
right? It's like when you like do something really really funny, but then you forget to clip it. You're like, oh, I hope I really hope that chat clipped that, and you find out they didn't. It's like, oh, I have to go back
my
and find that
controller has a
part.
clip button now.
Well,
so
I
can
have
do
one
that
right
from now
here.
on.
I have one right here too. But sometimes, every now and then, I get like super into something and I forget to do it. And that's when you want clippers. But of course, when you embarrass yourself and you say something dumb, oh no, Abe was on top of that. Abe was like, oh yeah, clip. I was like, of course, of course. Now when I
Yeah,
do epic moments.
The last out of context clip, like, yeah, that was pretty much it. Where all this stuff has happened, and that's what y'all decide to clip.
No worries, no worries. That's how it works. That's how it works. Anywho's it's. I love you, chat. I love you, chat. Sometimes I still love you. But yeah, no, that's just the thing about the VTuber community is like TLDR. There's so many VTubers out there. It's almost impossible to be 100% unique in every single way. There's gonna be some inspirations you're gonna have. Just don't actually try to do it, because to be honest, I really truly believe that person did on purpose to stir up that kind of attention, but
yeah, apparently they have a history of that, actually.
yeah, so like I don't want to get into it too much about that kind of person
Yeah.
because they don't deserve that kind of like attention. But man, I forget another clip. Oh my god. Oh, you guys. I would say that, like, if you are coming up with a design and you get told that the person reminds you of this other person, I will always say that just don't take it like as an insult. Just say that you're inspired by that person, or that person, like, oh, cool, that's awesome. That person has this kind of thing. That's really cool. Unless the chatter is actually trying to do it as a ill tension, if they're actually saying it as a bad thing, then I would say just take it as a compliment.
Take it on the chin and keep on moving. They don't deserve a reaction.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Awesome. Now, let's get to the next question for you guys today, which is, have you noticed any changes from when you first started streaming compared to now?
Actually, yeah. I started doing a lot of vocal training back in 2021. I found, ironically, streaming actually helped progress with that. Compared to, like, I had such a monotone voice. Like, there's not really much I can say personality-wise. That's always been there. The only thing I can say is just my voice has changed significantly from the time I started to now. Which I don't know if that's kind of the answer you're looking for that. It's just I don't not really too much has changed about me from the time I started to now. I'm pretty much the same Owie.
No, which is totally fine. Like, I like to ask this question not because I want you to find changes. It's just that I want you just to, if you have a story. Every single question I come up with is designed to drum up conversations and discussions. There's no right or wrong answer with any of these kind of things. I'm not looking for anything specifically. I just want to talk about something interesting. Like, in this case, you said that your voice changed a little bit. Was that intentional? Did you have a certain kind of voice in the very beginning? As you stream more, you kind of become more natural?
So, I think, actually, I don't know if you know, you probably do, that I am trans femme, right?
Okay.
So in fact, my 3-year transition anniversary is coming up on Monday.
Ooh, congratulations.
But I started vocal training back in 2021 when I came out. But like, if people heard clips of me back in 2019, 2018, I think the best way to describe it, I'm from the South. I'm from Georgia.
Oh, so that's why you say hun a lot. I was wondering why you say hun a lot.
Yeah, a lot of Southern endearment there. I usually say sweetheart, hun, and stuff like that quite often, and I don't even think about it. It's just second nature. But think the most stereotypical, like nearly 6 foot tall, deep voice Southern boy. that's what my voice used to be, but I was very monotoned. When I started doing vocal training, which is always a work in progress, my monotone went away, and I have a lot more spring and personality in how I talk and present myself. So, and like a lot of it is, and because I forced myself to talk like this on stream, even if I didn't off stream, I would kind of talk to my old voice because I didn't want to lose my voice, and I want to ease into it. So that's like the biggest thing that's changed with streaming. Like for me, like as a streamer, was streaming forced me to adapt different habits, especially vocally, and it helped out a lot because it gave me a lot more personality.
I like it. See, these are the kind of discussions I like to go into. You know, I like that you have this kind of like personal thing that helped you like kind of get past certain thing. I think that's really cool. I like it. Congratulations on that, by the way. I think it's actually really
Thank
cool.
you.
Cool. Next question I have for you, and this is gonna be a little more of like the fun facts kind of questions. And what more fun
Ooh.
to talk about than the most hardest question that you have ever been asked? Are you ready for it?
I don't know if I studied for it.
I know. This is gonna be a hard one. This is gonna be a hard one for you. What is your most favorite video game or video game franchise?
Ah,
Yep,
you know,
yep.
I'm a huge Mario fan, but right now, as much as the game tilts me, I am a huge Titanfall Apex lover.
Nice. That's really cool. That's really cool. I try to get in Apex. I suck at it like so badly. Like from a person who started from like a Call of Duty player who was really into Call of Duty to play Apex, I just can't do anything. I just feel useless. I feel so useless.
Yeah, the movement compared to the two games is like night and day. It's like
Exactly.
a whole new world because Apex was built around being more of a movement shooter game, and COD was not. It was more. It used to be more tactical shooter.
But now it's more like tag. It's pretty much like hide and seek. With Call of Duty, if you spot the person first, that person usually will die first. You know, because it's very quick, and you just have to find them. So it's more about like finding out where the person are, and find out where you can like get them before they see you. But in Apex, there's a lot more like dancing going on. Like there's a lot of times, even if you're in a really weird situation, you're most likely going to die, you can still come out on top just the way you perform and the way you move, which I'm not used to at all. I'm used to just like when I find someone, I will stop, aim, and shoot at that person until that person dies, which then gets me killed. So I'm just standing still.
Yeah, no, Apex is definitely like a whole different ballgame because, like you, I used to play a lot of stuff like Call of Duty. I was more of a fan of Battlefield myself. Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4, still in my eyes, are the best Battlefields to ever release, and probably will never ever be topped.
Love Battlefield 4. I love Battlefield 4.
Oh my god, it was so good.
So good.
But like going from games like that to Apex, like the only reason I got into Apex was because of Titanfall. And I kind of had an idea of like how it would feel, but in Apex you had to have a whole different like type of game sense to even do well in that. Like it's weird because you got all these like abilities going off, like people doing all this crazy movement tech. Like you have to be vigilant at all times. Whereas in COD, you just have to watch out for someone sitting in the corner with a shotgun.
Yep, 100%. Like the reason why camper has became a phrase, it was 100% Call of Duty. I will not deny
100%.
that. I will never deny that.
Oh, that's all Call of Duty.
Oh yeah, 100% Call of Duty. Like as an old school Call of Duty, I can't play it anymore because the game just eats up way too much space. I like to play other things other than Call of Duty, so I don't play Call of Duty with it anymore. But I do play Helldivers. That's a fun game. Definitely recommend that game. Definitely recommend that game. But yeah, no. Like when I used to play Call of Duty, I had a blast with it, but it's definitely 100% like the game was literally designed that you like kind of memorize or find out where the other players are going to be and kill them before they kill you, because the kill to death ratio is so quick. Literally, like headshots don't really matter. It's just the chest up is what it really is.
Yeah, TTK was like insane like back then.
Well, with Apex, like I said, there's more of a dance. You know, like you still have chances to like go around and do stuff before the person actually like dies. And even when they die, they still on the ground, so you still can do stuff. You know, I wish there was like I wish there was like a final stand ability where a person from Apex will like when they go down, they can pull up a pistol and like do something still. I know
Yeah,
how
see,
broken that would be, but that'd be
that
cool.
was a glitch at one point where people were able to do that, and it was insanely broken.
Yeah, I could see that, like 100%. But I was wondering if like maybe like a new character will have an ability where like when they get knocked down, they can still like use a pistol for like 5 shots before like they get broken down. But I don't know, that just a random thought just popped in my head. Sorry.
That would definitely be interesting, because I do know that they brought back self revive from one Legends as one for perks, because they introduced perk systems into Apex.
I did see that. Yeah.
And Lifeline actually has a self revive perk.
Mm-hmm. Dude, that's smart. That's smart. Get the healer self revive. I like that.
Yeah, what's funny is she's one of the supports, but she's called a controller legend because she's a lockdown defensive legend.
Mm-hmm.
But she has a perk that when she's rezzing you, you will slowly regen about 50% of your health.
See, that's really good.
Lifeline does not have that. Lifeline is a support legend.
Mm. She doesn't get that, but everyone else gets it. Everyone else gets it. Wow.
It's so dumb.
Next question for you, and that is, if you could live in any video game world, what world would you like to live in?
I have to say, if I could live in any world, video game or anime, gotta be the Spice and Wolf world. That is like that is my #1 anime. I've been a fan of it. So when they revealed that they were releasing it, and when they finally released it,
remake.
I squealed. I'm not even gonna lie, I squealed because I was excited because like they're doing the full series, remastered it, and then we get to watch it pass. But I love the entire environment of that, like fantasy, like fantasy medieval type setting. Been one of my all-time favorite settings for any anime.
I like that. That was me with Ronin Kenshin when they got remastered. I was really happy about that.
Oh god, that anime was top tier.
It's so
It
good.
was ahead of its time too.
Oh yeah, it's hard to watch the old school stuff now, but it was so great when it first came out, and the remake did a perfect job modernizing it. They did such a good job. I love it. And Spice and Word, again, same thing. They did a really great job. Really, really good job. Oh yeah. Looks like Viku has a question for you. So let's see what Viku has.
Oh, let's see what the will will give us.
What does the Viku say? What does the Viku say? Spin. Alright, actually, man, I knew this was questions I was gonna ask. Like, because as soon as you said it, I was like, I wonder if we got this as a spin. And of course, we literally got it as a spin. Oh my god. So, you kind of already answered it already because you literally said it just a second ago, which I can't believe I just thought it and it actually happened. Friggin' okay. But do you have any other anime that you really like? Or maybe, like, do you have an anime that you'd like to recommend?
Anime that I actually, so an anime that I've actually been watching with someone is Frieren. I've actually been enjoying it.
I've been enjoying Frieren too.
I've been enjoying this. Such a good anime.
Right?
Like it's a nice change of pace because every anime tries to have some kind of like fast-paced story, even if it's not consistent. But then you got Frieren, even in the action scenes, it is very comfortable paced. It's such a nice like breath of fresh air.
Oh yeah, no, I like the pacing. The pacing is really good. Like, you didn't really get in any action until like the 10 like the 10th episode, which is really cool. I like that a lot. But also,
the story of it's so good. It's such a good story.
It's such a good story, and we don't see those very often. It's like it's not an isekai, it's just a fantasy, and it's literally about the life of a very long-lived elf and like the process.
Yeah.
Yeah, I apologize, Viku, but I have not seen. I don't get it. Oh, you did do one. You did it when you were talking about my glasses. Okay, so I actually have another spin. I apologize, Viku. I missed your other spin. I'm sorry. We'll get you another. Spin. And also, we get both stretch. Okay, so you have the stretch too. So both of the stretch.
Oh, that stretch was needed apparently because my spine from neck to tail just popped all the way down.
Yeah, we need these stretches every now and then. Thank you, Pasta. Thank you, Pasta.
Favorite joke. Oh.
Alright, cool. I redeemed $500 for you missing it. I wish I could afford $500. If I had $500 right now, I would be paying off 1/8 of my VTuber model.
Dang.
Yeah, it's a little pricey. But I wanted a good one.
I know you're paying, but holy crap.
Well, first, we'll get back to this. We'll put a pin to this really quick. That's also another good discussion. But first, favorite joke. Do you have like a dumb joke that you just love?
This is where my short-term memory's gonna really screw me. I'm trying to think. I say so many dumb things, so many dumb jokes. It's hard to keep tabs. Oh no.
Oh no. Dog brain. Oh no. How about
Google, I need your help.
it? While you do that, how about this? I'll give you my favorite joke, and maybe that will spark a joke for you. Okay?
Okay.
So here's my favorite joke. I love this joke a lot. And chat has heard me say this so many times, but I still love this joke no matter how many times I say it. Have you heard about the circus fire?
No.
It was intense. It's so good. So good. It makes me so happy. I love it so much. So good. As you get older, you get these dad jokes. These A's like fine wine. They're so good. I love it. I love
I
it.
think Viku's a little disappointed.
Oh no, Viku's always disappointed whenever I do these dad jokes. Like every single one. I say the exact same one to every single guest.
I'm still trying to think of a good joke. My brain is failing me. I might have to come back to that one.
No worries. No, just do some kind of pun with the dog. You know, like this was possum. Awesome, man.
Oh, I could say this because I do this one quite a bit. If someone's acting up, I'm like, pause. Get it? Come on, dog.
Pause.
Ah,
Pause.
there's not-
Husky
there's not
time.
Oh, I can't joke on the spot. It comes out organically.
It's dog brain. It's dog brain. And I'm not. You don't have to bring up the name. You don't need to bring up the name. Nah. You don't have to bring up the name. Nah. Why did the Soar performer CPR on the seat? What did the Shore perform? Wait. Why did the Shore perform CPR on the sea? How can the Shore perform CPR on the sea? That's my question. I don't know, but you can answer it for me. But like, how the Shore is the sea kept crashing on the shore. Oh, so funny, pasta, so funny.
Oh my goodness. I'm laughing on the inside. Don't worry.
My soul is dying. My soul is dying. But we're laughing. Going back to what we were saying before. About cost models, because you're right. And I know one of the most common advice we get on this show is do not go super ham on a model for your first model. Like, ease into it, try it out. You might not like it. You don't want to spoil all this money into something and not like it. But here's the thing, okay? I have been a huge connoisseur of very well-designed models. I've seen some really beautiful models, and they all inspire me to want to get my own now that I'm in that position. So, if I'm getting a model, I want it to look the exact model that's in my head. And the only way I can do that is to usually go for the higher end ones. Just because if I want my model to look the way I want it to look, it usually will be like that. Now, am I saying that you have to do it, or saying that I'm going to have the best model ever because I'm spending this much money? No, this is something I personally want. I can afford it. It's not that bad. I can definitely ease into it and stuff like that. It just, I want my model to be a very specific way, and I want to make sure that I spend the right, the right amount. I don't want any discounts just because I know the riggers and the designers. I want to still give them the full like money because they deserve it. They deserve all the money that I give them. So like I'm not going to try and like go cheapy on them, you know. I just want to make sure that whatever person that does my model, they will do everything they can to make it the way I want to look. And if it costs a little bit extra to do that kind of stuff, then this is how it is. This is how it is. And I know it'll get done the right way, the way I wanted to do it the first time, because they also do it very often. But yeah, actually, if you want, because there's actually an ad being played at the moment, I'll show you a picture of my model. If you have you seen it?
I mean, I saw the character design sheet. That was about it.
That's pretty much it. I don't have anything else.
Okay.
But yeah, I like the design. I just like the mask. The mask is really cool.
The mask is sick. That's the thing that drew my eye. Like when you showed up on my feed and I saw that, the mask is what drew my attention because I love that like mask style.
Right? I love this mask style that I have right here. This is like
so
really
good.
cool. It's really cool. I really like it a lot. And I even came up with a really cool lore for it. Like I didn't even think about it, but like after a while, I have thought of lore. The lore is literally, this mask has been with me since I first started streaming, and when I first started the Vtuber interviews. So the lore, the lore is that for every Vtuber and all the magical powers of gods, goddesses, sorcerers, dogs, and cats, Vtubers, all the VTuber energy has gone into the mask and starts actually absorbing all that different kinds of energy and chaoticness and starts to develop its own essence and own reality and end up becoming a VTuber itself.
You know, that's actually pretty sick.
Right?
Not gonna lie.
Right? I was like, dude, this is so good. It's great. It like writes itself. It's so cool. Okay, yeah, you guys got to add now. So anyway. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to like this model, and that's why like I'm slowly doing it. I'm slowly building up. That's why you see my model every now and then, just because I've put money into it. But like, I still need to get panels. I might do a lore video just because I thought it'd be kind of cool and fun. But I know that it's a little bit pricey, and I don't know if I really want to go that pricey. But we'll see how it goes. And I just wanted to see how far I can go. Really, the main thing I want to get next is the panels, because my panels are very old, and it's the ones I made. I want some like more like legit panels, the ones that are like professionally made. I want to get some of those, and then like all that kind of stuff. But the person is very busy at the moment who I want to do it, and I can't really get them to do it at the moment, so I have to wait. So which is totally fine. But yeah,
Fair.
very fair, very fair. Anywho's it's great, it's great, awesome. I really like it, and yeah, don't spend $5,000 on VTuber models. Not saying that my VTuber model is $5,000, by the way, but don't spend $5,000 on a VTuber model unless you already like been doing VTuber models. Like if you're in lore like status or like Iron Mouse status, then $5,000 for a model could be justified because you're freaking Iron Mouse. You can justify that kind of stuff. But if you're like me, who has yet to have gotten a model like that before, probably not a $5,000 model for your first model. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm gonna stay quiet in my corner now. I didn't spend $5,000 on my model. I'm gonna say that right now. But it wasn't cheap.
But hey, you have a great model and you love it, so it was justified, right? Right?
Oh, I love this model. I gushed over it for like for weeks, like months after I got it.
Makes
like
sense.
if I was at my PC, the model was up.
Yep, I like it. That's really cool. That's really cool. Alright, Viku, you have a good night's sleep. It's great to meet you. It's great to see you again.
Night night.
Good night. I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Cool. Awesome. Next question for you then. If you could collab with any VTuber out there, no matter how big or small they are, who would you like to collab with?
Oh, this one's gonna be easy because they're a big VTuber, but they are the one that I claim to be my Oshi.
Your Oshi.
And if I could collab with anybody, it would be Cinder.
Cinder. Oh, you know what? I can see that. Cinder's really cool. Really cool. And she's so high energy too.
Oh yeah, and I feel like that'd be a funny collab too. You have a Hellhound collabing with a very winter ice themed dog.
Yep, it'd be the hot and cold. It'd be the hot and cold. I would love to see the stream of you guys on opposite ends with like the fire and the ice, you know. That'd be cool. I would like to see that. That'd be cool.
That would be a dream collab for me, honestly.
One day. Just one day. You'll see. Yo, I like it. What would you like to accomplish next? What's your next goals for streaming and content creation?
So I feel like I'm kind of in limbo with everything with content creation because I'm like, I actually just got a manager who's kind of put me on a like, there's more to put me on like a proper path because I feel like I have never gotten out of the VR chat mindset of streaming, even though I've been doing VTubing since 2022, away from VR chat. And this person's just kind of put me on a better path, give me a better idea of how things work. I think right now, like, goals for me is to work on consistency with but for overall content creation, I want to do more with YouTube as well. And get YouTube partner. I have a goal as a content creator to host a charity stream, an Apex tournament charity event.
Okay,
that's
cool.
Something I want to go after at some point.
Well, I have a lot of friends who does Apex, so if you ever need people to join in as participants, let me know. I'll reach out to them, and I'll join. But I'll probably
It'll be for a good cause. It'll be for a good cause. So like, skill level will not matter in this.
Alright, cool. Yeah, then let me know if you ever want to set that up. I have a lot of friends who will love to tribute to the charity.
Okay. This will probably be sometime later this year because even the person, even my manager's just like, yeah, let's worry about getting you on a proper path first, and then we'll worry about the that charity thing because they actually took a lot of interest in it as well. They said this would be a good thing to do. We just gotta get you straightened out first.
Perfect. You that's kind of how I thought about when I was first starting out as a content creator. Is that I don't want to reach out to people before I didn't have my own stuff together. You know, you don't reach out to do collabs, but you have nothing to show for your own content. You know, so like I know you already have plenty of content already up your sleeves that collabs could work out for you. I wouldn't be streaming you. I wouldn't be interviewing you if you didn't. But I just know that I always. People get surprised about that. Like, I've had people, like, reach out to me, like, oh, yeah, can I go on the show? Like, yeah, I'm more than happy to. Cool. Can I see you on Twitch? Oh, I haven't streamed yet. What do we talk about then?
Exactly. There's got to be some kind of foundation for us to, like, you know, like to work off of.
Yeah, most of my questions is about you as a content creator, you know? We can't just, like, if you just want to chat, just talk. I don't mind just having just chatting stream, you know? But if you want to come on my show, we need to talk about things, you know? But
yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, no, like that's what you need to do as a content creator is that you need to have your own like back content to rely on and put people towards, because one of the big things about collabing is that you are introducing yourself to a new audience and you want them to see you and they want to go and check out your content. But if you go to a collab and like, oh, this person's really funny, I like them, let me go check them out, and they go to your page, there's nothing there. What's the point of having them follow you, you know?
Yeah, it's kind of why when I see some streamers don't have their VODs, like past VODs stored, I'm like, you really are hurting yourself.
Yeah, you need to have your VODs stored. You need to have.
One, it benefits you. Well, I mean, I guess you still have access to them because, well, no, because if they're not stored, yeah, then like it hurts you because you can't go back and like, you know, like go through, say there was something happened in stream and it didn't get clipped. Well, I mean, I can go back and get that anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yep, exactly. And that's why I really like having my VODs all saved, even if the little scuff, you still want to have.
Hey, that's just like look. You're a VTuber hopeful soon, and scuff is kind of like a trademark thing with us VTubers, so you're already there.
Oh yeah, I'm getting ready for the scuffness. I'm definitely going to get ready for the scuffness because I deal with your guys' scuff, so it makes sense. Makes sense.
Oh,
I
that's so
know.
sweet.
Of course. Only the sweets. Only the sweets. Hey, ready for the last question of the night? One of my favorite questions to ask.
Oh yeah, hit me with it.
Cool. The best question to ask for any of these kind of situations is, do you have any advice for those who might want to get into streaming or VTubing? Or in your case, VR chat streams?
I think the way I can just round it all together is streaming in general, because no matter if it's VR chat or if it's being a VTuber, streaming is streaming, no matter how you present yourself. The best advice I tell people, especially when you're starting out, is don't look at the numbers. If you think that you might get bothered by maybe lack of chat activity, then have somebody in the call with you that can talk with you. You can make it where they cannot be heard on stream if you don't want another voice being heard, but you want company. Don't look at the numbers, because numbers will alter how you act on stream. No matter if they're higher than normal or lower than normal, you will not be genuine, or you'll be a lot lower in energy, and it's going to make people lose interest.
Yep. 100%.
Take it slow and find what works for you. But ultimately, don't look at the numbers.
It's hard. It's really hard, especially as a first-time starter.
I feel like I'm sorry. I have a window right in front, and I just watched a whole ass raccoon just climb down my window. It's currently just sitting on my AC unit right now.
Huh? Just take a picture of it and send it to me. I'm really curious.
my ADHD took over. I am so sorry.
Oh, no, it's a pretty distracting thing. If a freaking raccoon is right in front of your window, I'll be kind of surprised by that too. You know,
But
it's not like an 80. It's not an
sorry.
80. Oh, no, I'm saying it's not an ADH thing. You literally have a wild animal staring at you through the window. You know, ADHD thing is like, oh, I just saw something and it reminded me that I need to go do my cooking. Oh, what should I cook for today? Oh, I should cook up this kind of thing. Oh, but I have to go to the gas station to get that kind of thing. That's ADHD. When you're just going to a completely different end.
You
You have a wild animal.
You
Nah.
didn't have to call me out like that. Yeah, no, if I see any little bit of the smallest amount of movement draws my attention away, and I will lose track instantly.
No, makes sense. Makes sense. And don't worry,
no.
I'm the same way. I get my brain just goes wild on things when I get an idea like that. But yeah, probably have to do something about that raccoon.
He'll probably jump off. He's a pretty frequent flyer around here.
Okay, cool. So I was like, you might have to get an exterminator because you don't really want those things near your house. Imagine, right? I don't get raccoons.
Right?
I live in the desert, which we don't deal with raccoons. We deal with rattlesnakes and freaking scorpions. So
Yeah, y'all, you can keep that. My one stint with anything like that was in Arizona, and having a giant tarantula crawl up my leg while I'm in formation was not a fun time.
yeah, they're not fun to deal with. They're not fun to deal with.
Yeah, especially when it almost got me in trouble with my superiors.
Yeah, I was like, hey, why aren't you in form? Freaking tarantula on my leg. That's gonna throw me off my game. Just gonna
It was
say.
about 3 inches from my hand too. I was standing at attention, and it was 3 inches from my hand. I was not gonna let that thing bite me.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't want the freaking thing to bite me either. You know, I don't like spiders. I'm not a spider person.
Oh, I love them, but I just know that wild tarantulas are not the ones you want to pet and hold and cuddle.
Yeah, definitely not.
They still hurt.
They messed you up. They messed you up. But I apologize. We went a little bit off topic. What were we talking about before the raccoon situation?
Just general advice for people getting into streaming.
Go. Yes. yes.
It's very generic advice, and I always say this. It's gonna sound generic. Just don't look at numbers. Have somebody either in chat talking and keeping you company, or in a call keeping you company, and just play what you enjoy. And another piece of that. Now, this is something that is not generic. Go ahead and get on a schedule early. Early into streaming. Find out, are you more of a early bird gets the worm kind of streamer? Are you an afternoon? Or are you an evening streamer? Experiment, and once you find what works best for you, and ultimately you're not going for what works best view wise. You gotta find out what is more comfortable for you. Because you're not going to do well as a streamer if you're not comfortable. You got to be comfortable in your routine.
True.
But
And
a schedule is a massive thing you need to get on early.
consistency. 100%. I think that's probably the best 100%. The two biggest ways to grow as a content creator is literally consistency and like, well, it's consistency, and the other thing I was gonna say is making sure you're on different platforms. It's like always spread out your content throughout multiple sources.
Oh yeah,
Because-
that is another one.
Because you don't want to stick on one source. Like, even if it's YouTube, even if it's Twitch, even if it's X, whatever it's called. I would definitely say that still make sure you take that content, clip your content, and then post it on everywhere. Because you are trying to build a brand, and that brand is what's trying to sell you. And you need to
And
make
Twitch
sure
has
everyone
no
sees it.
discoverability.
No discoverability at all. So you need to get your names out there. You need to get your name out there by anyone. Even if it's like a really cringe thing you did, you still need people to be able to see you, and then you need to make sure that they have a way to get back to your original source.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Gotta always give them that ability.
always gotta get an ability. It's always kind of nice when you like just randomly just going throughout your day working, and randomly you get like a Twitch notification saying that, oh hey, this guy just followed you. It's like, oh cool, one of my random videos that they probably saw from my things probably got him introduced, and that's the point. That's the point of those kind of things, you know.
It's such a serotonin hit. For me, it's YouTube as of recently. 'Cause I've been doing a lot of YouTube shorts because I love doing short form content, and TikTok can kind of kick rocks. They don't like original content, and I prefer doing that over mimic content. So getting a little notification saying, "Hey, you got a new sub," I'm just like, "Oh, they liked what I did."
It's great. It's a great feeling because you just randomly just being at work like,
Like, I don't want to strangle this customer, but I'm close to it. Sees a little serotonin. I can get through my day now.
Yay! You just made my day. It's like, you know what? I think today's the day. Oh, you know, I can last the rest of the day. I got this. I can do another couple more hours. It's
A
not too
lot of
bad.
people just don't like. A lot of people take that for granted. Like people think once you get to a certain size, that like, oh, a follow here, a sub there, like, oh, whoop-de-doo. Like, I've been all the way to the point of during my time as a VR chat streamer, almost applying for partner,
Whoa.
and every follow was always like, I always tried to make that new follower feel welcome. Like, especially in VR chat, I would always greet them like. I'd like do a little head pet to camera, I'd be like welcome in, I hope you enjoy your stay. And I always try to make everyone feel comfortable. Like, and I want to the best of my ability. Now obviously if you get to a point where you're getting like the hundreds or maybe even like thousands of followers per stream, you can't greet everyone individually. But like for like the time being, I always try to make everybody feel welcome and like they belong there. Like if they pop in, if you didn't follow but you came in and talked for a bit, I will make you feel welcome here. And if you don't, like, if it's not your thing, I did my best.
Exactly. And I like that. I like that a lot. I like that. That's really cool. And you did your best. You do a great job. And you are a freaking awesome content creator. And I like your content. So keep up the good work. Well, hey, that's actually a good way to wrap it up. You answered every single one of my questions. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I will definitely say that I love your content. I love what you do. And I love to see you keep on growing. It'd be great to see.
I appreciate that a lot. Thank you.
Of course. Well, chat is now your turn. You guys can ask any question you guys want to our lovely Husky over here. And if you do not have a question, but you still want to tribute to stream, we still have some spins left. While we wait for that, Husky, I always like to give the first opportunity to send our raid somewhere. So if you have someone you'd like us to raid, we'll send it to you. I always give you the first opportunity. I have way too many people to raid. But I want to give you the opportunity.
Let me see who's live that would be a good target to give a good old raid over to. Oh, actually, wait. I think I have They've been live for about an hour and 45. I know they stream for a while. So actually, they're a VTuber sibling of mine on the rigging side of things. But they're a very sweet person. Their name is Junior. They are a before I botch this up because my memory is really bad. I think they described it, a Christmas ghost VTuber.
Oh, that sounds cool. I love ghosts.
And they're playing Destiny 2. I have to assume they're playing the new expansion Final Shape.
I think
it's what it's called.
in the final shape, like the light shard or something like that. I thought it was something light related. I don't know.
I'll be completely honest, and this is a I've had arguments with friends because they're like, you have no taste. I Destiny is so bad.
Oh wow, the hot takes, the hot takes.
I don't say this as someone who's never played it. I've played it. I have played it. I will never ever call something bad if I've never played it, unless it's just you look at it and go, yeah, that is just a steaming pile of hell no for me.
You know what? I'm not seeing. I'm not denying what you see, because I'm not a Destiny player either, and I did play one back in the day. But the problem is that I stopped playing it. And that means if I try to get back into it, even though the game does have its fun elements, I just have to put so much more money into it if I want to get back up with everyone. And I don't have the time or the energy to do that kind of stuff. So I definitely don't like it anymore. But yeah, I understand.
I just thought about something. This goes right back to one of your questions of game that I'm looking forward to play. This game's been out for a long time. It shocks people that I'm just now getting into it or showing interest. Minecraft,
go for it. No, like Minecraft is definitely something going into.
Oh, here. In fact, I'll show you this because I actually already have a skin being made for me.
What? You got a Minecraft skin? That's so cool.
Well, and it's being based off my feral form because I could not decide on like if I want to go furry or non-furry. So I said, you know what? Let's do best of both worlds, because that's why the feral form actually exists on this model, is so I can have the best of both worlds.
Do both.
Let me just do this. And I'm sending it in our DMs now. This is what they sent me. They said it should be done next week. This is a work in progress.
Oh, I like it. That's so cool. Very
cool. Even put little toe beans on the bottom.
So. I see the toe beans. All right. Well, I don't see it, but I like it. I like that they did your eyes right too. I think that's really cool. Cool. Awesome. While you give me the person's name for the raid, in Discord, we have another spin. Pasta actually has a question. So
would you be okay with me just sending the link to them, or just their actual name?
Actual name, just so I can put it into it. Because if I do the link, I'll have to go into the stream and then take the name and then go back.
That's fair. I just wanted to ask before I sent one or the other.
Makes sense. Well, Pasta over here is not asking.
The jackpot.
Yeah, we got the jackpot. I didn't ask the question. He's asking for a statement. Do you, Doggo, do an ada?
I do.
All right, well,
it might
Pasta.
Not be the best one, but I do.
Well, Pasta, this would be your question, by the way. You would have gotten the spin. Would you grace us, our ears, with an ada before we head out to another person's raid?
Yeah, sure, I will. Just preface my voice is a little shot from my earlier escapades, but I will give my best ada.
Ooh, I like it. You know, I think that's really cool. You know what? I like it. Let's go. This is nice. Very, very heart skip a beat moment. I like it. Yep. Pasta really liked it. Oh. You got all plushy. Got this before the previous interview too. Yes. Pasta, you get all the adas. I love it. Well, hey guys, thank you. Mama. Ooh. I need blood. He lost all his blood. All the blood. He's the anime character. That's what happened. But yes, thank you everyone for joining in. Husky, where can people find you?
They can find me obviously over here on Twitch. I also do a lot of I'm doing a lot more posting, meme posting, and just normal posting over on Twitter. You can find that at OwieHuskyVT. And I am also getting better about posting regularly on YouTube.
Ooh, I like that. I like to see that. Cool. Well, we'll definitely have to go check her out. She does amazing content. So definitely go check her out. She's really great and amazing. definitely go check out amazing people we're going to be rating to. Give them all the love and give them all the respect they deserve, because we're going to go check them out and be on your best behavior. Talking to you,
Yes.
Pasta. Talking to you, Pasta. And if you guys would like to check out me, I do these VTuber interviews each and every week where we check out a very brand new VTuber. Tomorrow is going to be a Calico Cat. This is going to be a really cool one. So you definitely want to check him out. You want to check him out. But till then...
Oh, I think I might know who you're talking about.
Ooh, you might know. He's actually really cool. He's actually really cool, too. So we'll definitely go check him out. Definitely 100%. And then yeah, thank you guys so much for joining in. We're gonna go sit out right over to the junior VT, who's you said is a ghost VTuber, a ghost Christmas
a
Christmas. I see what you're trying to do. Oh my god, a little Freudian slip over there.
Hey, barking is my first language. Talking not like normal human to speak is second.
No worries. Well, thank you guys so much for joining in. You guys all take care, and I will see you guys next time. Don't leave Discord yet, okay?
Oh, I won't.
Awesome. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.